Images. Oh, fun.
Are you all good?
Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Weave-Blight. This is, you know, hardcore D&D. Not really hardcore. We're just playing some D&D. We're having a good time. Yeah, Weave-Blight. We get together every week on Tuesdays, and we try to fight off this magical disease and figure out what's going on, because a few of our members have attracted it. Largely seems to be based around wild magic. They figured that out, and they're having fun. Last we left off was the crossroads. They had a big old attack. Our heroes came, saved the day, and now they are trying to clear out the sanitarium, this false hospital safe haven that Crossroads had within it, to try and contain the Weave-Blight and those who were afflicted. Search for a cure, but as you've dove on in and explored it, you've found out that that is pretty much not the case. It is basically turned into a prison, and whoever controls the sanitarium is basically using it to try and farm and experiment with the disease. Try and, you know, who knows what. But people are dying, entrapped within a silent zone inside, and a good chunk of them have now been freed by the party and are now helping defend the under-renovation crossroads. We left off, we had cleared out officially the first level from all would-be bad guys that are not imprisoned, and have let out a few of the prisoners. We have quite a few still left to be released, or to be left to their own demise within the cells. And you have not explored any other level of this place.
We are discussing going up, possibly tomorrow.
Start going up on the next day.
We barely got into this day.
Yeah.
We're taking a short rest though.
Yes.
After having released the characters. One thing I want to do real quick. So I know that I know, but I don't know that Mist knows.
Sure.
Is there a way I can get an Arcana or some other sort of role like that on Dagresh to do what I think I can do with Dagresh?
Absolutely.
I think I can do what I can do with Dagresh.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Dagresh is the same thing that Kagan has come across?
Yep. Absolutely.
From the description. I just don't know if I would know that.
Yeah, give me an Arcana.
So I'm gonna roll really low. So that's a 10.
10, yeah, not quite.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
I know. I know that I know, but
I'm +7.
just because I know
It's still roll.
doesn't mean that it helps.
For now, Dagresh
Twice
is
and hey, what are you doing wrong?
Oh, it's just one of those things where you're like, oh hey, this is a gazer. I'm pretty sure this is a gazer. This is probably a gazer familiar.
Probably.
But I don't fucking know that.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna let this gazer familiar just wander around instead of me trying to have a better option for the party. I'll figure it out probably around like level 10, 12, at the point where a gazer familiar is no longer consequential.
Right, or they just are a thing.
Where they still get just automatically one shot by everything. He was like, stabilize him, keep him alive. Okay. For sure. Other than that, I think we should sit down as a group and talk about our future and our plans.
Weave-Blight sucks. I think we should go check out the first level, or the top level.
Do what?
We should talk about our future. Weave-Blight sucks,
Yes.
especially those who've caught it.
I mean, I'm on fire constantly.
You are emitting
But-
bright light and dim light.
I think we need to go explore the below.
So, absolutely agree. can tell you, however, there are concerns. There are creatures that we've seen, the skin pool and the skin room that's just literally a room full of skin. Those were two creatures that were affected by the transmutation magic in the same exact way that Reed was. However, I've been working with Reed in many ways. I've been helping to treat him. Now he is twice the size he was before. He is physically more capable. And we have turned...
Do you think that was directly due to your treatments?
No. I think that
What
I
was
may have
directly due to your
helped
treatments?
him with that, but I can't directly say that that was. However, we have Xylia here. I know that you are constantly on fire, but it is not displeasant. We have found many piles of ash similar to Lopal. I did not interact with Lopal. Lopal was very insistent on staying away from us, staying back in the cart when we were interacting, not letting me work. He kept everything close to his chest, and he progressed as every single fire creature in the cells progressed, which is going from hearing fire to feeling warmth, and this is through the notes, to their body becoming ash and cinder and then ash. He burned through it. I directly worked with Xylia, who is, from what I can tell, of the hundreds of cases we have, the only person who has survived this. And I take full credit for this.
Full credit is also me, of course.
There is an A and a B.
I mean, yeah, I'm not dead, but I'm also on fire just right after drinking.
There is an A and there is a B in this.
Yes.
A is contracting Weave-Blight, and B is no longer being affected by Weave-Blight. Nothing has gotten to B yet. In the case of people who manifest in fiery ways such as yourself, they have all died before me.
But you're
have
not turned to
surpassed
ash
all
and
that.
cinders.
Your body has...
So once the
Become
fire
strong.
runs its course, maybe at this point you're fine.
Either way, you are
Until
100 times
I
better
turn into
than
ash.
The thing is, you've accomplished something that nothing else has, and
Yeah,
you have
so far.
harnessed this fire.
So far. So far.
So far.
So far.
So,
Far.
what I believe is, yes, Weave-Blight sucks, but I believe that we can get through this. Tomorrow, I can do what I can to attempt to get us more capabilities to overcome this. We can see how your body reacts to curative reagents, if you are interested.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'll be
You got
guinea pig.
this.
I'll be guinea pig. The thing that pisses me off is I don't even do fucking spells, so fuck.
No, you're definitely just around a lot of people who are casting spells.
You have been affected by magic in many ways. I don't do spells necessarily either. I do all alchemy. But there's a fine line between magic and science. That fine line is understanding the component breakdown. I manifest corrosive liquids. I enhance their volatility and create acid. Hold on, acid bath. But there are wizards who can just manifest acid. My process is just more thought out. At this moment, though, I do believe I would like to go upstairs tomorrow. If we do that, I should probably not attempt to cure you, as that would eat into some of what I have. But we still look into it. We can always do it on another day when we aren't going up. If we need a day down to recoup or whatever it is, we have no major time frame other than light. But we still have
yourself running its progression, right? Yeah.
I can say for sure that at this point, I feel as if my initial concern was that if we release more of these creatures, they could be hostile towards the people of the town here. My secondary thought, though, is the creatures in here, if they reside alongside of us, and we redefine what crossroads is, we will replace weak humans with capable creatures. Things that are incapable of staying here, or who is afraid to stay here, would probably be afraid of battle. They would probably be afraid of another raid. They're probably less likely to take it out. If we let the creatures in here know that we have established a stronghold, that they are safe here, as long as they work together with us, that this can be a new life for them, and that any assault is probably tied to the people who initially set up the sanitarium and experimented on them. They may be willing to more easily join us.
True.
Just my thoughts on the matter.
I think we should do that. Reassure them that they have a safe place. Keep them on our side.
So that in mind, I feel maybe our next safest bet would be the other dragon folk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
After the sanitarium, upper floor and bottom floor, upper basement.
So the reason I bring it up is because tomorrow we will clear out the sanitarium, we will go upstairs, and we will work on what we are doing. We have a lot of today ahead of us. We could release more of them today if we want. I'm rather tapped on some of my abilities. I had to re-establish my familiar today. I had to do a few other things. Do have some ideas that I want to work on overnight that I think may help with tomorrow. But either way, if we want to just relax for the rest of the day, it's fine. But I feel that we could possibly release at least a few more today.
I don't think we should release any more until we discovered what the ones that we have released are doing. And I think we should put food and water into each cell that still has captain in there.
Yeah.
And I think we should go help with what needs to be done around the city.
I like that plan.
How many more cells have people or creatures in them again?
Currently, you have the demon female, the death knight, the green dragonborn, the blue insect, blue dragonborn. You have black egg too, but that's not a person really. You've got skin, fat stone.
Remember that question I always used to ask, but does it have skin? And if the answer is no, that's what it is. Yeah.
Wait, but we looked at the fat stone.
But he's
Yes.
petrified.
But he's there.
Okay.
Dinosaur, and then you've got think you pretty much released all of these except for the skin pool. Yeah, and the displacer beast. Skin pool,
So
displacer
it's like
beast.
7 living creatures, not including the skin pool, the egg, or the skin.
Yep.
So I will cast 1 Vitality Cube,
Mm-hmm.
and I will take the. I'll hand out 7 of those. If we want to just get 7 things of water. So I'll hand them that, and we'll give them some water as well. So I'll go and open every one of these things, and I'll say this, and go like, and just hand it to them, and then I'll tap inside like, this will feed you for the day.
Okay.
This will sustain you.
The like demonic female is just like in the corner. She's not moving or interacting at all. Death Knight just kind of glares. You just obviously put that in there. He doesn't seem to react at all. The green dragonborn, which has like scales underneath where your plane of vision was, doesn't look like he's moved since you tried getting a hold of him. You drop the cube in there, and
I'd like to
doesn't seem
open
he
the door.
reacts.
Is he just completely out? Medicine check to see if he's alive. 17, 24.
He is dead.
He is dead.
DED dead.
I
Just the
would
slightest bit of transmutation magic still. in
I would
his body,
like to
but-
try, just because, try before a stabilization protocol just to see if I can get anything from him. Nothing. Get deads. He's.
Roll me a percentile.
Because the other thing too is that now that we are attacking, black is high. So that's a 3.
3. Yeah. I mean, you cast it on him, and like whatever liquid was sustaining him in life doesn't seem to react much. The magic that's
Just
still
kind
kind
of
of
like
radiating off
electrodes,
of him, yeah, doesn't seem to have any effect.
Can I take his scales?
I mean, if you want to take a dragonborn scales, they're considerably smaller than a dragon.
Yeah,
But
I could slowly
they are
build
scales.
up towards making dragon scale armor.
You could,
Yeah.
for like a small person.
I'm a
You're
small
small.
person, so
Yeah.
it's super convenient.
You could, absolutely you could.
Let's do it.
You know, flay the green dragonborn humanoid.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, please do it.
Okay. You'll be
It's just a corpse anyway.
He's dead. I have no
Exactly.
way to bring him back to life.
I'm assuming a medicine check to make sure, or just go ahead and.
It'll take time,
Okay.
and we can roll those at the end of each day.
Alrighty.
But yeah,
Okay.
if you wanted to keep his body,
Yeah.
nobody here seems to know him. Like if you were to drag him out,
Do we have a name for him or any notes or anything like that?
the paper on him said that it was a human. No name, was just traveling through, random merchant selling literally nothing, just like trinkets, little handmade trinkets, and
I don't really want to drag him out
He
for
got-
all the others to watch me.
he
He has
got
room to work here. You're fine.
he got brought
You can
in.
work in his room.
Transmutation.
I'll just close the door.
Continued to become aggressive. They experimented on him, and he mutated. And yeah, he was just so aggressive at that point that they couldn't work on him. And after causing severe injuries to one of the employees, attendants, is what they're titled. Once causing severe injury to one of the attendants, they just left him alone, never fed him, never gave him any water after that.
Next is egg.
The next one down, you've got the blue insect.
Blue insect. Open the door.
The door?
Sustain
The little
or
plate.
not the plate,
Mhm.
and then put the vitality cube in. See if he does anything. Does he does it seem to register the reading?
1 second here. 2 seconds. Do you speak Abyssal?
No, I do not.
Because I feel like we've done this before. Yeah, you just hear some like gobbledygook in your mind as you write
I
that.
know what it is, but
Yeah,
this doesn't.
its little needle nose will like skewer the cube, but that's what it is. Sorry. It's like wings, like flutter really fast for like a brief moment, and it just stops. You just hear this sound in your head.
Just in the wall. Give me a thumbs up. Close it. After that,
Egg?
or blue dragon.
Dragon.
After that, it's black egg.
Oh.
Black egg. I want to open up the door and go and pick up the egg. Put it in the back.
I
Okay.
mean, if I just hold it, I'm warm enough to just be an incubator.
Incubate a black egg.
Let's figure out what it is.
Well,
And then
I mean, if
I can-
I'm hatching it, maybe it'll automatically imprint on me, and then.
I'm okay with that, but let's find out what it is that's imprinting on you.
Okay.
Do you remember what happened? Do you remember the last eggs you got?
Yeah, but they weren't willing. I mean,
No,
okay,
they
I
were-
guess
they
this
were
egg is
terrible
technically
blood-sucking
picking up.
creatures that
They were fine.
tried to murder you.
They're okay. Sometimes that just happens.
They're also imprinted on the hag, so yeah, that makes sense. Let's look at what it is. There we go. After the black egg, skin, body.
Blue dragon
I
born.
think
Yeah,
I can
now
do-
it's the blue
blue
dragon
born. Is he conscious?
All you see is a tail. Doesn't seem to respond. Like if you were to drop anything in there, it doesn't seem to respond.
Hey!
It's silent zone.
If he's out, let's open the door.
Open the door. Just body slumps down.
Medicine check. See if he is living. That is a 25.
It is alive. He is alive.
Severely malnourished.
Severely malnourished, yeah, but also looks like there's enchantment on him intermixed with his transmutation. He's somehow not as ravaged as the green dragonborn. Maybe it's time, or
I'll try to give him a vitality cube.
you feed it to him, and you actually see his body does seem to respond to it positively. Like a little bit of that, like decrepit, like gauntness is like filling in a little bit, but it doesn't wake up.
Give him a little bit of water. Sit him up in the back corner.
Don't seem to cough. Seems to just sort of like sit. You know? His body's not responding in the way that you think it would, reflex-wise.
Take a corked vial. Take out a bioorganic dart from my anticoagulant dart spell. And try to set up, just fill it with water, just set a little drip, and just literally put it on the side of his neck. Tie a little thing to it. Just get fluid into his system. And then
Seems to
lock
start
the
to
door.
take hold. You lock him in there. And then, yeah, you've got skin.
I don't think we should do anything with skin. I don't know what we can do with skin.
Is it just like a flat skin?
It's, you open up the flap, and it's like
like a wall
somebody's
of skin.
back is like pressed up against.
It's like somebody
This
expanded
flap.
to fill in this entire cube. There's just skin.
Pretty much, that's kind of the idea.
Okay.
It's like a gelatinous cube of skin.
Yeah,
Like
this is
filled with skin.
one of the notes that were similar to Rig, is they started being affected by transmutation magic. They
Yeah.
started to kind of bulk up,
They didn't
and
have me working on them, so
Why would you let me make clothing out of it.
Because we
for
don't
the
know
naked
that's not
creatures.
because we don't know that it's not still alive. We may have to just knock out the wall to get it outside. And B, we are trying to make the creature fit in better with our small society, and I feel that skin clothes wasn't the right image. Like if people saw it looking like it's walking around wearing the flesh of other people,
Dye
it
it.
might be a little bit
You
less.
can make it look like not flesh from other people.
You know what else doesn't look like flesh from other people?
Huh.
All the clothes that are in the buildings that were
I
abandoned and not burned down.
Fair.
None of that looks like you.
I'm just thinking in terms of brewery in the area.
I mean, that's what they say. But
Oh, did you let out the pale humanoids? Did we get to them?
We didn't get to them yet. The two priestly types.
Yeah. You did not let out the pale
I
humanoids.
did not, but I would like to open the door and give them each a vitality cube. Let them know that it will sustain them. It will also heal. I'll say this will sustain and heal you.
They, both of them are alive and respond. They nod and, like, struggle to get over to the vitality cube, but they,
I can kind of like toss it to them.
yeah, they'll get to it. It looks like they were very severely malnourished and just on death's door, but they'll consume the vitality cubes and they're fine.
Since I have more, because a bunch of these people are, some of them are dead, and I have 10 extra, I'll throw each of them one more, and I'll just say, like, save this until, take some time, rest, and eat it before, you know, next dawn.
They nod. And then you have a dinosaur in the next one.
Why are you looking at me like that? I mean,
Can you talk to the dinosaur?
I don't think I can speak. I can try. Well,
What do you
hold
say?
on. Well,
You can mind talk, right?
yeah,
Mind talk?
telepathy, but it has to speak the same language as me.
What language do you speak?
Druidic, halfling, telepathy, primordial.
Give me a nature check.
Ah, okay. 16.
You would know that most dinosaurs classify as beasts and animals.
Oh, please tell me I have one of those spells activated. I don't.
You don't speak with animals.
Well, I don't have them prepared. I did, like a couple nights ago, but, so, I mean, in the morning I can prepare it.
Do you want to try to speak with him in common or druidic or anything like that mentally? I mean, you can try. Who knows? Maybe it's a druid who became a dinosaur.
I mean, that's possible.
Worst case
Very
scenario.
possible. Technically, I could become a dinosaur too, now that I've seen one.
You could, but
I
you
mean,
don't get languages from.
No, I'm just saying,
Wild
like, I just
shape.
want to highlight that, is eventually, do we know what kind of dinosaur is it?
Yeah, it's a pteranodon.
Okay.
You should be able to turn into one at this point.
I don't remember what their CR is.
It's just a medium beast. Quarter CR. Nothing too crazy.
Is he moving at all?
Yeah, it's definitely responding and alive, and it's like clinging to what it can of the wood in the top corner, like above the flap.
I guess I'll try speaking to it in common. If that doesn't work, I'll try druidic.
No response.
We may have to wait for tomorrow if you want to try and communicate with it so I can prepare that spell.
Yeah, I mean,
We can do that.
did you try to talk to him and just nothing?
Nothing between common or druidic.
I'm just still throw in one of the cubes and see if he'll eat it. Smells minty.
It will dive down and we'll try it out. Doesn't seem to like it, but it eats it. Seems to react positively. Doesn't flare anything with it. Looks like it's screeching, but it's in a silent zone. Just like that. And then you've got Skin Pool and and Displacer Beast.
Can you speak to the skin pool?
Can give it a go. Telepathically, does it respond? Does it move?
We'll see real quick.
I would be amazed if skin can talk.
It could be a bonus.
Why didn't we try talking to the other skin? You want to go try and talk to the
Try
wall
to
skin?
talk to the wall skin too, if you want.
Both the skins at the same time?
I mean, you're in range. You can kind of like that one, that one, that one, that one. Anything?
Who's awake?
You
Say
understand me?
I.
You understand me? Skin wall,
What about
skin pool.
you? What about
I guess that's fair. Yeah, let's
Really?
do that. I'll try to talk to both the skins.
both the skins? Big skin does not respond at all. Just definitely does not.
Does it jiggle or do anything? It just.
It doesn't really also react to any burn.
It's
So
just sort of
looking at it
there.
with the torch, very close.
Just sort of there.
Really
Yeah. What language are you trying to communicate with it?
Let's try common first.
The skin pool just sort of like waves around on the ground.
If you can understand me, jiggle up and down.
Doesn't seem to react. It moved a little bit.
Oh god. Okay. Let's try halfling. Maybe this once upon a time.
For a very, very brief moment, you see a face form in the pool of skin before it disappears. It kind of roils on the ground.
Could I see any defining features to give away like a race?
Just a gross face. Maybe look like a humanoid at some point. Maybe.
I'll throw it by a tower to keep it in the window.
Hey guys, there's a face in the
As soon as I'm
skin
like, oh, it has a
hole.
face here. Throw the
Absolutely rolls over the vitality cube. It's gone.
see it react.
Positively, it looks like it didn't have any negative effects anyway. This is gone.
So, but it technically responded when I said something in halfling. Unless it was just happenstance. Can you do that again?
It's moving a little bit, and it's like trying to creep towards the door. It looks like it's
Is it aggressively creeping?
kind of like bubbling up underneath the flap as we kind of peek.
Let's just close the door. Keep it from oozing out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's close the door. Are there any like
Closing.
things that could seep through?
These, I mean, the
I
doors
don't
seem
like
pretty sealed.
bubbling.
They're very
I
solid.
don't like bubbling skin.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like if it could have gotten through any of the cracks, it probably would have by now. But it seems like it's pretty well contained in
All we
here.
have left is displacer piece, right?
I just want to look at this thing through the door though.
Yep, and all you got left is this placer beast.
Is the skin doing anything else I can see?
It just is like trying to creep up the door towards you. It's
Like
not
you do
very
in
big
there.
though, so it's not having any luck.
Can I ask it what it's doing and see if it reacts?
Not responding.
I'll open the little things that displacer beast. Toss the cube in.
One of its little tentacle things like slaps it and brings it up to its mouth, and it eats it. It doesn't have any negative effects. Seems like it helps its gauntness because it looked like it was not doing so well. They're already kind of like flesh and bone almost, but
Close the thing. Come out, be like, alright, everything's sustained for now, other than the one that died. In theory. So, they're not going to die. Well, that's kind of why I wanted to at least make sure they're being fed, because you said.
Don't need to starve to death on our watch, I guess.
The green one
Till we can get to it
died.
already.
Indeed.
Marches by.
Just the guard kind of cruising by.
So, is there anything else you guys would like to do before you stay?
In here,
Just in general.
not in this place. I think we'll just go out and see if the guys outside in the town need any help or do anything.
Take the rest of the vitality cubes and kind of pass them out to my other thing.
Sure. Yeah. And the guys in the town, they're still just working on kind of rebuilding and making the houses habitable. A lot of them can house multiple people, so they're kind of trying to get like places livable where the civilians that are actually stuck here can actually decide where they want to have a place.
I know there's several bigger buildings.
Yes.
I'd like to kind of just like work and see if we can start establishing them. Kind of get a new barracks going.
Yeah.
Rebuild the stables.
That's easy enough.
Have them start working on that. That way we can have the horses, better taken care of.
Actually, in a place where they can be taken care of and maintained. For sure.
For now, obviously we're going to take the estate in the center once this is cleared up. But for now, where do we want to move? Just set up in the inn?
Yeah.
That works.
I want to work on getting my dragon scales.
Yeah. Start doing that tonight.
I will, if you need it. Actually, yeah, I can
Just make another
take a
potion.
thing and I will make a really good leatherworking kit for you.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
give you leatherworking tools for specifically designed with a little bit of the medical implementation to just make it basically like a scaling set.
Are you proficient with leatherworking tools at all?
No.
But you are trained in medicine,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll let you make a medicine check the first night. Let's see how much you can get done.
16.
16? Yeah, you start making some work. It's to really make it usable and something that you can craft as time goes on. It will take you some time to remove the scales in a way where they will be usable.
Yeah.
So you get some work done and it's clean and you're kind of managing the mess and salvaging what you know you'll need, but it's going to take you some time.
Fair.
Yeah. Reed doesn't want to do anything necessarily other than just kind of help build, work on some.
He's still
So
a little bit
staples.
exhausted today.
Yeah.
So he's still exhausted. So yeah, he needs to definitely get some sleep. I'll make sure I can make another 30 vitality cubes. So I'll make sure everybody eats that for the day. Spread those out. Talk to people. As far as the party goes, I think we need to establish two things. We need to establish ourselves as the new rule of this place. Let people know that we are here to provide assistance and to help build a community. Kind of be a council, if you will, over this. Maybe including Shattuck's Endowment. They are both formidable, and also they are both established here, so we can still move on. And they can kind of rule in our stead. The other thing I think is we need to get rid of the moniker of the crossroads. I feel like part of the issue here is that people thought, oh, creatures from all over come here. That could be part of the reason why red or elf creatures came and tried to burn it. If we let people know that this isn't necessarily a crossroads, rather this is an established town. And every random person won't just think they can just come through here and do anything for this. Unless you guys disagree with me. If you think that we want this to be a safe haven for all to come and go, that is great, but I just think we have the opportunity to establish ourselves at a place where we can work on trying to create a cure. This was the closest it's ever been. We found that out. No one else did. We know things that others don't, and we are capable of clearing out the cemetery, creating a base.
I agree with that. I agree with the second part of what you said, but I don't think we need to worry about being any sort of ruler or we're the established hierarchy of this place. Set it up for anybody's here to run it, and we have things we need to do.
And I absolutely agree with that. But there's a Lord here, and when he leaves, there will be a vacuum. Even if, and I think it's even better if we are like, we are in charge, but we're not actually here. It might be just a better option. If we just leave without establishing ourselves as the leaders, then who knows who will run this place or how it will go. Perhaps we can, the Gold Dragon, whose name I have, because I take notes. Verita. Verita. I think Verita might be a good option as well, to be part of our council, if you will. But we can try to get a few just a few people to kind of make sure that there's not just a vacuum when we leave. Because I'd like to be
We don't want to
back
leave.
here.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to leave a vacuum. I understand that. But we got places to go and things to do, and we're not going to be here and having everyone count on us to solve their little problems is not going to happen.
I understand. We don't have to. I don't plan on micromanaging this community. I just would like them to know that we are going to clear out the Lord's Estates in the center. That will be our place. We will have a place to come and work. If what I plan on doing is feasible, potentially we can get a mobile base of operations, which will allow us to come and go from here easier. Perhaps. And if not, if nothing else, simply maybe just the thought of, well, we better not screw anything up because our lords were going to return and we don't want them mad. Just putting the idea that they can't just make decisions to ruin this place as they have in the past. I don't want to like iron fist over these, oddly enough, but also just say like, hey, everybody be good, do your own thing, protect this place. And definitely get rid of the idea of the crossroads.
Other nations have actual names. And most of you would know about them.
Yeah, I mean,
Crossroads is the only place that
of the
is
nations. Crossroads isn't an established nation necessarily.
right. Dorngar, definitely established nation. Tornwind, Ford and Slaughter, Brisade, Namleo. and Dawnstar.
The other thing with that too is that I believe some of what we are doing is technically, is it not in the Crossroads Nation? Everything we are doing would
Yeah.
be in, no, the Crossroads Nation is to the top. Below us, is that anything?
Currently, nothing. No.
So we could effectively establish that as part of, I mean, I think maybe taking this whole perimeter area here and establishing it as part of the Crossroads Nation, or whatever we want to call it, wouldn't be a bad idea.
Is it below?
Yeah. Sort of saying that
Within the woods,
our nation's
surrounding the woods.
the woods surrounded by mountains. It almost it makes sense to just take this entire area. You know, our
Yeah.
establishment is here. Take this area here. If it's, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't have taken it before. Of course, we have to the south. We have Paradisum, but we'll deal with that in our own time.
It's not a bad plan.
We could even tell them that the reason that we are headed south is to establish that entire area as our
Whatever you'd like it to be named.
area.
Any additional thoughts? Ideas?
When we are gone, we can always leave something in place like this. We'll sit down with a little stone, touch it, and we'll say, please don't change anything. Don't let anything get destroyed. I feel like that right there is probably the best form of rulership we could have.
You gotta have a means for them to let us know if something is going absolutely wrong, though. So, like, those communication stones. Hey, you know, we're getting attacked. We should probably be aware of stuff like that.
Jeff, you want to make some of those? Great.
Yeah. Can do. I was just saying that.
I could eventually make something like that. I just haven't figured out the magic part yet. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I could make something like that.
I'm sure I could do something like that. Imbue some stones. Have that capability. If I can talk to animals, I feel like I
It's just
can.
hard.
Yeah, it just takes time.
Yeah.
I have stuff that I'll get later that make it easier for me, but not for a while.
Do you have access to the sending spell as a druid?
Let me see. Do you know what level that is?
I think it's a 3rd level spell. That might just be a cleric spell or a bard spell.
I think it's part of the expanded spell list for some creatures. But
I don't know why druid wouldn't have access to it. Oh, it's an evocation. Bard, cleric, wizard.
Mm.
yeah, I know I don't think I can do this. You just want
A lot of spells. Oh yeah, they put some work in on the town. And any idea on names? Sleep on it?
Sleep on it.
Like it's a terrible.
Got Xylea playing a corpse.
You know, it's for a good cause.
touch, she wants its body. It's I definitely do not get access to sending, but I can replicate magic items.
Yeah, you can definitely replicate the magic item.
I don't get good spell. I get good spell. It's fine. I don't get spells.
Of course, I have magic stone, but it's for attacks.
I can literally replicate magic items and make sending stones, but that just limits what I can have elsewhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what do you do with that? But other than that, I think we just rest for the night.
Rest for the night. Excellent. Rain, give me a Constitution saving throw. Xylia, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm scared.
17.
12.
12? Alright. You're all good? Everybody got the good line.
Why I just randomly wasn't tilted at her anymore.
Wake up the next morning, looks like Rain is still stable and in the same stage that he's been at.
How's Xylia?
Looks like she's
Reek?
still just a torch, and Reed looks just fine as well. Nice, thick, well, hold on. Yeah, nice, thick, rabbit body.
Now you mentioned, so we did finally find all 3 kids. Was that?
That is a milestone. So
I
you
know that
are
was like
now
our first one.
level 6.
6.
Level up. Except for Reed, who's not here, so. That's something. I guess I could level
I think
it.
there's much that he has to do really.
Could definitely level it. You might need all the help you can get. Race class. There, that's what we're looking for. He goes to level 6. Level 6 gives him mystical erudition. So yeah, he's definitely gonna have to pick something. Gains an additional language and skill. Pick that on his own time. But he's got the HPs for it now.
Fire feats somewhere?
Fighter?
Yeah.
There are some fighter features depending on what you're doing. Pierce is a really good one. Because you use rapier and
Yeah.
bow and arrow. You've got things like so that's an option that's going to give you ability score increase and also let you do more damage with your piercing. You basically reroll.
Should adjust that if you need to. Should adjust that.
Oh, I could do beast bomb
Certainly, I'll let you adjust any information on that if you need to with your level up.
everything is under control.
Are you sure?
Oh, WIM Weave-Blight has not been updated in a while. Do you have a pencil?
A pencil? Yeah.
That's what I have to add. Language. Like a additional. Thanks.
Get it. To anybody who watches or is watching, be sure to tune in tomorrow for some Ocean Bound.
Should be a really boring episode.
It'll be completely boring. We're not going to do anything at all tomorrow. We had no plans
Sleep fest.
to completely attack a warship that's even bigger than a normal warship with like fucking just 4 of us. So, GG. If you'd
Big,
like to,
huge set of hairy ones.
yeah, I was gonna say, if you'd like to see a party do some crazy shit, tune in tomorrow. It's bound to be a fun time. Or we'll all die, which is also fun to watch. So,
TPK.
often you get to witness those. Where Mist comes to the DM side and wrecks our lives.
And Ela is back over that side.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. DM moves over and plays an elf who is definitely just making shit worse for herself. It's fantastic. It's like, how many contracts with these magical beings can I have? How many targets can I put on my back? But how much power can I give you? That's the question.
And can that keep you alive?
Right? And can they keep me alive? Can that help? Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Resistant to force damage. Also, yes, you did start with 23, including Chatticus and Delwyn. For the saved peoples.
Yeah, sure. I know we talked before about the scaling things.
Yes.
For the initial block, I can get uncommon magic item stuffs, and then usually at 6th level it allows for certain common things, including technically spell rot tattoo.
Yeah.
Second or so at 1st level they show, or at 2nd level they show cantrip at 1st level.
Yeah.
We've talked about before allowing 3rd and 2nd and 3rd level options.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. So my 3rd infusion, I'll have the homunculus, I'll have the wand of healing, and then I'm going to make a spell tattoo that has aura vitality on it.
Nice. Nice. Cool.
Something that
Very good.
kind of have
Yeah. I would say so. Very nice. Very nice.
And I have to adjust that too, because now I have tool expertise. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check that uses proficiency with a tool.
Hell yeah.
So we'll make sure that that's all updated here as well. Other than that, I'm all ready to go.
Excellent. Diana, how is it going over there?
Oh, it's going good.
Good.
I'm just messing with my spells.
Oh, you get those?
A couple more options.
I get one more 3rd level, but I want to change them out since we're taking a long rest. Remember to talk to our dinosaur friend, which I have beast bonds, so.
Well, you do know that you were also getting ready to go into the sanitarium on the upper level as well.
Sanitarium. You're right. Biscuit. I can always do that. I can stay after. Just son of a biscuit. Okay.
I also like how you guys were worried that they were consuming a lot of materials on the island. Like there's not a spell called pyrotechnics, it's just a 2nd level spell, just lets you shoot off fireworks.
Right.
So they're like just bumping out 2nd level spells.
But those are resources.
Yeah. When you have just like deck mages
Powder
who
to
are
shoot
just sitting there just
cannonball.
doing nothing. So. Yeah. There was a couple cannon shots, but a lot of it was just the pyrotechnics.
Found a cure for the loud noises. I have no idea at all. We are going to really piss them off though after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's just end up somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, see how it all plays out. You never know. I get to know one more spell, but I don't actually get any more spell slots.
Another spell slot. You updated your card? So he's just talking right outside your guys' door.
Right.
Not rude.
Right? Excellent. Alright, how are you holding up?
All right.
Dave,
Yes?
you wouldn't happen to have any more soda in that there fridge back
Oh yeah,
there,
yeah,
would you?
bunch.
Would you mind snagging me a couple, please?
I get you. What do you want? I've got Barks, I've got Mountain Dew, I've got Pepsi, and Wild Cherry Pepsi.
Mountain Dew, please. Thank you.
I also have Frostbite Mountain Dew.
Just normal Mountain Dew, please. Frostbite does horrible things to me inside. I'm sure regular Mountain Dew does too.
At least don't feel it.
Right. Over time, I'm sure it'll be different, but until that day.
Bigger cup, so there's let me get your cup mostly full.
Right? Thank you very much.
Full with a little leftover, I should say.
Full with some left. Appreciate you.
At the beginning of the day,
Yes.
I will give each of you guys a small little black, almost feels like a gummy.
Another little gummy.
This is different. I will tell you, this is part of the active healing response. I can use this to stimulate your body's ability to restore itself. You just have to eat this. Should be good in your system for at least a day.
Show me.
It'll just be more effective. Then I can kind of aerosolize something that will activate this. The main healing will come from this actual thing, but I will aerosolize the second part of it. If I aerosolize an entire healing serum, then if I spray it and it hits you and enemies, I don't want the enemies to be healed as well. Does that make sense? So.
Fair enough. All right. Going on into the sanitarium, you know you have two stairwells. Both stairwells from the main level lead upstairs and lead downstairs.
Go upstairs.
The one that was in the middle, relatively, had closed doors at the bottom. as well as the top. But you had not really gone up or down the other set. So, which staircase would you like to go to?
I feel like maybe we go to the one that we know has doors, and we don't see what we can't do. I was thinking at first maybe we bar it, so things can't come and go through the other stairwell. But then my second thought is, well, what if we need to come and go through the second stairwell? Let's go to the far side. It's against the wall. Kind of puts us on one side and gives us more of a direct way to go instead of coming up in the middle of everything.
It's true. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Go to the far side, so you cruise into the main entrance.
Usually what I have.
Good idea.
Main entrance,
Usually.
hang a right, go through the only door that's there, and head straight towards the staircase along the wall.
Common sense, dignity, decorum. No. Good ideas
There
though.
he is. Yeah.
Common sense, dignity, decorum.
Those are things he does not have.
Heard.
Necessarily.
Who the hell's marching on us?
Isn't. All right.
Throw that statement there against the other part.
Right. Yeah. Yes, right. Perfect. Perfect, bud. That's gonna be set up like this. So. Who would like to lead as you come up the stairs?
It's my job.
Rain is going to cruise up front. Is your job? You got torches? Torch?
I'm pretty much in
The torches. She's already lighting. I can. I'll give again his.
It's
rapier.
10 foot by 10 foot, right? Or is it 20-20?
I
I don't remember what I put on there.
don't remember. Let's see.
10 foot by 10 foot is what I can do. So he's got his rapier will be glowing with a 10 foot by 10 foot silvery light. I have my green light, and Reed will have his blue wraps. Or one of his wraps is blue.
Cool. Easy enough. So you got 10 by 10. So I've got Rain. Who's up next?
I know. I mean,
Reed usually goes next, right?
Putting Reed. Up next, Mr. Xylia. Mr. Xylia.
Yeah, sure.
Mist carrying up the behind. What do you want? Blute and Geblut?
Blute will be on Rain. Blute will be on.
Yeah, it's 10 by 10.
Yeah. Cool. That's what I thought. So we get the 10 by 10 lights. As you were coming.
Sorry, mine is 10 foot total. It's 5 foot bright.
5 by 5. Okay. So you got 5 by 5.
But you can have a torch out too if you want.
5 foot bright. 5 by 10.
Plenty. We have torches, so. So torches are 20.
There's an opening at the top of the stairs, no door. And as you get to the very top steps, on like level ground at the edge of the stairway, just solid wall next to you, it opens up into a room, and directly in front of you, a massive table. Looks like it's got manacles kind of fastened to the table at the feet and the arms, basically. Looks like a little bit of residue on the table. But that is all you can see for now.
This is like one of the drainage tables.
Doesn't look like it's a drainage table necessarily.
It's a tie-down table.
Positionally, though? Okay, yeah.
Go on in.
Just know there will be drainage tables.
Your light, you can just barely see the ceiling in low light right now. But yeah, you're not seeing like any tools, but there are chains on some nice flat, solid wooden table. Well, where would you like to go?
Go on in.
Go on in.
Looking for rooms.
Otherwise, seems like a relatively open space. So you want to go left or right?
Doing it real quick, so I will.
Which way
flash
it open? It
and look
opens
through
this
his
way,
eyes.
right? It opens that way? Not directly in front of me, right?
So
Directly.
far, this is literally like your light is pretty much this area.
Like I said,
Stairs-
we have some torches too. We can have torches out.
If you want,
Because he can have rapier in one hand and
Yeah.
then a torch out.
pop out
We
a
can
torch.
just draw. Yeah.
Cool.
I'd make sure we have maximized light.
So 20/20. So you're pretty much.
Do you have a pencil? You need a pencil?
No, it's just. I mean, it's. Oh, actually, I stole
This red one.
yours. Do you want?
I don't need it. I gave it to you.
Okay.
We have this red one that's on fire. Much like you. No, I have
Much
the
like
green
me.
ones. It's the
Yeah, it's
same.
okay. Left-handed.
Can't quite see that far, but there it is. Okay.
Stop.
I can stop.
Stop.
I mean, I can write with my right hand. It's not nearly as decent looking, but. No, I mean, it's okay. I had to learn how to write with my right hand when I got mauled by a dog. I didn't have much of an option. I got like a kindergartner handwriting book and everything. It was okay. I was getting pretty good at it.
Kindergartner writing?
Huh?
Kindergartner writing?
Yeah, like kindergartner writing books where you have to trace the letters.
Nice.
It's like I've never written anything before in my life.
It was really helpful to kind of get that shape
Oh, yeah.
down. I just, whenever people came over, they'd just look at it and like, you good, dude? No. Hit your head?
Yes, I forgot how to write.
Yeah, right. Well, and I hold a pencil and pen differently with my left and right hand. So, like, left hand's like this, right hand's like this.
Rain, give me a perception check at the top of the stairs.
Dirty 20.
Absolutely. You can see like a little dip in the ground right here.
Don't call him
He's a dip. That's okay. and it looks like just dotted holes in the ground. It looks like maybe grating. It's metal. Lots and lots of just fine little holes all through here. I definitely will replace them. Oops. Oh well. 20 feet wide. And then you can even see just kind of like pools of almost like fleshy residue and stuff. Sinew, gross, blackened gunk, just kind of spattered all throughout, but otherwise just these fine little holes. I fucking messed it up again. And then across the way, you see more rooms, just a bit larger. And each of these all have closed doors. Doesn't look like there are metal plates on these ones, just solid wooden doors. And that's about as far as you can see into the room.
Step on in, walk around to the left side of the table,
I don't know where
and
you're
head on through.
just kind of walking towards the center.
Yeah.
Actually, come on in. Miss where you want to be? Is that like any particular place in this area?
So there's a ledge and then pools?
So yeah, there's just it's maybe like a couple inch dip down onto like a steel plate flooring that just is like a grate.
Oh, it's just a great floor, okay. And cages on the other side, or?
Yeah. Well, actual
Doors.
like closed walls with doors. Stone
No
wall.
fluid on the plates at the moment?
There's some residue, yeah. A couple pool-like residue.
I'll come along that ledge.
Seems to be kind of thicker and sinewy.
Go right there,
Gross.
I would have a torch out.
Yeah.
The Blute is doing his, I mean, he has 60-foot blind sight, or
Yeah.
Blute, I'm sorry,
Blue.
off the rain. So he'll be trying to relay if he sees, he's just looking for movement outside of us.
For sure. Xylia, do you want to be anywhere in specific?
Probably come up towards here.
It'd be about one move action, so you can get about halfway there. I'm gonna be able to bring in. Yeah. You'll be right up next to him if you want to be. But all of you got torches out, so we'll just light this place up. So at least get the outer shell of it. Looks very, very similarly built to what's below it. Not far off from the mess that you get. Idea about it. figure it out.
Reach over the grate. Snap my fingers.
No sound.
But I'm in sound now. Currently.
Indeed.
It's just going to roll with these guys.
Right?
Potentially.
No stairs up though?
There will be.
Oh,
Haven't gotten there yet.
okay. But there's no stairs,
Stairs
up
to
from
where you
this
were.
level. though.
No
There's
stairs up from this level, no.
There'll be stairs down at the other.
Yes. You've got stairs that will be leading down, in theory. Just haven't gotten there. You see another desk. Large. Very nice looking desk.
It's not better than mine, is it?
A chair. It's about the same, actually. Big old tall chair in it. Rain and Xylea. And yeah, Miss, go ahead and each of you give me another perception check, please.
7.
15.
21.
Yeah, so 7, 15, yeah, you're getting the grades and whatnot. 21, you'll see that there is a little lever on the back of this. Right, push the button.
That's not a good characteristic.
What's against the far wall over there?
Against the far wall are just shelves of what look like really nice metal tools, like almost stainless steel, non-rusted, very beautiful, well-kept, like surgery tools, medical tools. You're finding like leatherworking tools in and amongst it, all made out of metal, even like hammers made out of metal, things of that sort. Some gross design too. Yeah, a few tables that have some like sinewy nasties on it, and then yeah, that's really all it's picking up. Give me a perception check for Blute.
18.
18. You'll notice that there are some like moundy kind of growths. Almost seems like maybe bubbles, something solid, but just like kind of bubbly things up in the corners against these walls and up in this corner here, over here. Just little bubbles, burbling, kind of seem to like be large enough to maybe contain a small creature. Pretty sizable just in the top corner.
So we've got pods, top corners, creatures in them.
Where's gonna have over that far corner over there?
Towards over here?
Yes.
How far you want to go? Move action?
Yeah.
Any movement or anything else from anybody else?
I want to head towards the desk.
Nothing seems to be on the desk, but this desk does have some drawers.
Yes.
Move up along a little bit.
Are the drawers locked?
Not quite there yet, but Rain, as you approach, you see the like film, especially as the light kind of begins to illuminate it. You can see that there is some sort of body that's kind of twisted and contorted inside of the pod. And as you approach, it seems to react a little bit to the light, and the pod just bursts open. And just gross goo pops out onto the ground, and before you see another one of your favorite little bugly things. Tons of little like liquid dripping off of it. As you have dealt with these creatures before, it is an assassin bug. That'll be initiative. Your face will be initiative. Dead.
24.
I got Reed over here too.
Oh yeah, if you don't mind rolling for Rig, that'd be cool.
17.
17. That is on a 17. Rain.
24.
Oh yeah, 24. 17. Mist.
Mist is on a 15.
15. Rig.
Gabloot follows him, and Bloot is on a 16. And then I've got Reed on a 20.
Nice. So let's see here. So 17. And that means I'll do this. And then we've got you're on a 15?
15, yes.
15. Okay. Rain, you are up as this creature bursts forth from its sack.
Freezer
sack. Please do. Oh.
Has it bursted forth?
It has bursted forth. I just need to get the mini for the bursted
Burst
forth.
5th and 6th as well, I'm sure.
If I had
Probably Beast has some bug type things in it.
Beast does, it's just hard to get to. There we go. It's got lots of beasts.
Monstrosities might have bug creatures in it too.
Monstrosities might be the better way to go. There we go. We'll do that. Because that's what we used last time, to recall. It's just because I love it so much. Cockatrice. Even though it's not a cockatrice. It is an assassin bug.
Can we switch it out? Invite a cockatrice instead?
But there it is. Right there. Oh, and I mean, your perception's high enough that you would know that the light had also aggravated, and there is another one that popped out of this corner.
I suppose I will do a lunging attack at that one.
Lunging attack, so you can attack it from
Where
10
I'm
feet
at.
away. Oh, you can attack it from 15 feet away? It
No.
extends your reach, or
So 10 foot.
10 foot? Okay, so you gotta move up just 5 feet, but you'll be able to reach it.
Was it up?
Yeah, you got an extra space in there.
You were 15 feet
So
away.
instead of being adjacent to it, yeah, you're 10 feet away right there. You were 15 feet away.
Okay. It looks like they're just in squares like that.
Right.
Just like that. Then he got it.
Yep, that's where you're at.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And
How do we look on the map? We're relatively okay? Relatively okay.
Oh, yeah, we can see it.
I'm a wackety whack.
give it a wacky whack.
Damn it.
Damn. About 26.
Yeah, absolutely hits. The lunge.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Heard. Good chunk out of it.
Second attack.
Yep. Also a lunging attack.
Also launching attack. 17. Easy.
17 is a hit. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That doesn't get added to that. It's still just 10.
AC 10?
AC 10.
AC 10 is a miss, unfortunately. But you do notice the lunging attack is smart. As you stab into it and kind of pull out of the range, the like gross little liquid on it does kind of spurt out, like you remember
Right.
back in the forest. So it does seem to have some sort of poisonous.
Bursting
around.
goo of some sort. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wise call, wise call. Any more movement? You took 5 feet of movement to move in, or even a bonus action if you wanted it. Nope. Okay. Reeg is up.
He will move in and attack the thing.
Reeg did see the kind of gross mist kind of popping off of him, if he cares.
He can then instead. He has darts. Aren't good, but they're not bad. Yeah, stay back. He'll move back a little bit. He'll just move to the end of the table, the other side, like right there. And I can do 2 dart attacks.
Oh shit! Did you make your first attack with advantage? Oh wait, you haven't been aided
I
yet.
haven't- Yeah, I haven't
That's
been
right.
aided yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Because he comes after me. My initiative was
Right. Drop that.
AC 12.
AC 12 is a miss.
So, how about AC 19?
That's definitely a hit.
And it's going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Sure. He doesn't like it.
And he can do bonus action. He can also throw 1 extra dart. Like his.
If he worries, right?
Technically, it's
Or no, bonus action. He can just
kind
of like two weapon,
because he can do something with a monk weapon. Yeah.
2 weapon equals.
Rain's bonus action, he'll say, hit that thing with another dart.
Is it just a melee, or can you have a bonus?
It
Range
says
attack?
he can attack.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
So he'll throw another dart for that, which is going to hit for sure.
Yeah.
So 9 plus whatever you add to it.
7.
Oh, you 7.
Uh-huh.
So
16.
16 points damage.
And then he can do it. It's key field strike. He has to spend a key point. And then so I can make 1 extra one.
I am bloodied.
So 1 last attack. So 4th attack with his dart. That's definitely a hit for an extra 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. That's a full read. Oh, let's go. try and bite you guys. So it gets 1 bite on you. That's a miss. 1 bite on League. That is a hit. AC 22. Pretty sure it hits him. Yeah. I would say I would have fucking hit you, but you know. He would have missed. He rolled a 6 on the first one, but so Reed is gonna take this. Ooh, he takes 12 points of piercing damage, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
So he says 12. So we have 51 on him, 49, and 39. And then he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Nat 20 for 23.
Excellent. He succeeds, so he is just fine. Xylia, you are up.
Right here, and then I'm gonna cast Ice Knife on that one.
Absolutely. Get him.
8 to 15.
15's a hit.
Awesome. So that will be 1d10. And then I'll need dex save. So that's 5 points of damage, piercing damage.
5 points of piercing, okay. And then a dex saving throw from it, which probably not with that. A 9?
No.
Yeah.
It could be 2d6.
D20, not liking that.
8.
8 points of cold damage, or does not like it.
No.
So move, action to cast your spell.
That's it.
That's it.
So it will help.
Blute is helping Rain. Mist, you are up.
Get my princess on.
I'm going to move in. To there. And sheet, so I'll make it later tonight or so the cast time for vitality is an actual cast or is it such one actual cast? So use an action to activate my aerial serum diffuser, and you just start seeing just psst, and basically like a light 30-foot cloud fills up the area.
Hell yeah.
Reed will regain
Bonus action to heal him up.
11 hit points.
Fuck yeah, I pretty much redid that bite.
I'm concentrating on that. You see just this light mist goes through, and you can see it kind of concentrates as I focus a little bit, kind of like pushing it towards him. Heal him up for 11. So and then that's it for me.
That's it for Mist. Blute.
Just assisting.
Just giving the aid. 8. Heard. This one. I guess we can go out to you first.
She didn't attack it. Can it not reach her? Can it not reach her?
It absolutely can, but
So she threw the dart at it.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely got its attention for sure.
I thought she was fighting that one we were on.
No, because she did the ice knife, which was close.
Oh,
Yeah, she hit the
So
one.
if she hit that one, it would have also smacked by the dart.
But you got 2 bites coming at
She's
you.
not going to try
2 bites?
2 bites.
That's cool.
That
That's
one
always
gets
nice.
you, and then a nat 1 on this, so that's always good. But we'll take 10 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. You succeed. Yeah, very good. Next up. That's all.
You want a hard pull?
No, thank you.
I'll take
Take as much as you want.
Oh, thank you. I freaking love these things.
Oh, they're cracked. I'm glad I forgot to put them inside.
They're pretty much like an always get from the dollar store. I'm like, yep, more
We
pretzels.
want more.
I'm good. I'm not supposed to drink soda. I'm not supposed to be stuff. I'm supposed to be trying to not be fat for Funko.
Yeah, and we're out here saying, no,
All the fatness.
please be fat.
Yeah.
We would like you to be fat.
Normal person skin.
If you could
but
be
definitely
fatter-
superhero fat.
That's what
Those fatness
superhero
on me.
fat.
And see the fatness.
It's not.
Yeah.
That fat with a PH?
No.
No.
I tried. Let's see here. Xylea, Mist, Rain, and Blute. Blute, a straight roll. The rest of you with disadvantage. Give me perception checks.
Dis.
At disadvantage?
Not Reed.
No.
The deuce says
With disadvantage, I got a 15.
6.
And then his straight roll is 11.
6.
Mist.
15.
That one.
No. Yeah, absolutely. Mist, are you the one with the 15 or was that Blute?
I was 15. Blute has an 11.
Blute wouldn't get it, but yeah, Mist. You see, because it makes sense, you're kind of gauging the battlefield and you're kind of healing up Rig and you're just keeping your eyes out. At the very, very corner of your light, you
Oh,
see
God.
pieces of wood kind of fall out onto the grate, and this kind of mutated looking creature appears to be standing on like pointed pieces of bone, have these kind of longer arms. You would see it looks like that. Walking out
That's good.
towards you guys.
Alright.
And actually, that's exactly what I needed to roll. So that happens. Rain, you are up.
He's gonna step back to a lunging attack.
Stepping back will provoke an attack of
Not-
opportunity.
Disengaging.
Right. But if you step back, you're going out of its threatened squares, so it will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Then you'll disengage.
Action disengage.
Yeah.
Disengage. I'm assuming here, or do you want to be closer to Mist?
There's fun. And then lunging attack.
Action surgeon.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the one I've been working on.
Absolutely.
13 AC.
13 is just barely a miss, but you're being aided. So go ahead and roll one more.
I didn't. That'll do.
That'll hit.
So that would be a 19.
Yeah, definitely hit on that one.
Five. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Heard. Pretty good beating on him. You know, still up. And it also bursts a little bit of poison. 1 point of poison damage on Reed.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 1 on my D8, so.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You just barely nicked it, so the poison just... It almost looks like it's raining off of the bug. It's got that sinewy grossness in its wings and around its body, and it's just kind of dripping. And every time you hit it, it seems to react and kind of crackle and scintillate as it pops out.
Hitting a wet pine tree.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. That's a very good comparison. Anything with your bonus action?
Well, that was including my bonus, wasn't it?
No. You action disengaged, you action surge to lunging attack. You have 2 attacks with your attack, right? So you get a second attack if you wanted to lunging attack again.
Okay.
Another lunging attack on.
Yes.
You got some good...
And that already used it my advantage, so it's just rest your roll now.
Yeah, this is just...
Okay. That'll get 22.
Definitely a hit.
Of course.
Oh god, you're so...
Lunging attack gets that one. We're gonna go with the other one.
It's so easy. It's so funny watching him lounge on Jesse.
Oh my god,
9
no.
points of damage on the same fucker I'm rolling on.
9 points of damage. Yeah, that right there puts it into critical. And then secondary hit. 2 more points of poison damage on Reed. And then you have a bonus action.
I'm saving it. Well, no, I'll have Rig hit it with however the fuck he wants to hit
Give
it.
him another commander's.
Yeah.
He's just gonna punch it.
Absolutely. He would have advantage on it, technically.
Oh yeah.
If you want to use the advantage on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, 21.
Definitely a hit.
He does 7 points of damage.
You're gonna nickel and dime this thing to death.
Hey, that's totally fine. You're doing a significant amount of damage. It definitely seems a little beefier than what you remembered in the forest.
Does indeed.
And more poison falls off of him. 4 more points of poison damage to him.
The poison damage sucks, but the damage it does with just his normal attacks is a little bit worse. So he's like, let's just finish this thing.
Pretty rough, yeah. And now it is Reed's go.
He's going to do his 2 attacks. 19
Definitely hit.
and much higher, 26.
Absolutely.
And that'll be 9 points of damage.
Excellent. That's a good reason why you had to roll 2 attacks.
9 points of damage.
Absolutely, and it dies. But in the process, Reed will take 5 more points of poison damage total. Collapses to the ground. A gross pool of this kind of clearish, grayish liquid. Makes a gross splat sound every time he hits it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Puddle.
And then he will come around to the second one and do his very close.
Fury.
Hit. Hit.
Excellent.
12 and 7.
12 and 7 heard. Xylea and Reed will take 6 points of poison damage total from those. You said 6 and 7?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Staggered, not quite bloodied yet. But that is it for Reed. It's dead. Xylea, you are.
Okay, cool. I'm going to cast.
Sorry, I'm a dipshit. I did want to do one other thing. Sorry, before.
Oh, do you want to extract aspects on him?
He would be able to extract aspects. No, if he has any resistances or.
Resistant to poison, immune to paralysis.
That's it.
That's it.
No vulnerabilities or anything. What I really wanted to do was he'd do a rabbit hop. He can go 15 feet back. He'd just go just back enough.
Just 10 feet, or
he can just chop. Yeah, he doesn't have to go full 15.
Okay.
Just enough. He can just move back. He can do it 3 times, and it doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. So
smart. Cool.
Sorry, that's all I want to do.
Xylia, you are up.
I'm going to cast Conjure Animals and conjure 2 brown bears.
Those are black bears. Brown bears are on the side. They're big guys.
Right. You're going to be concentrating, though. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, perfect. I'm concentrating too if you want to go
You see
on.
your move to get away from that thing.
Is Aura concentration? I guess it is, huh?
Yeah, or vitality. Type of casting.
And brown bears?
Mm-hmm.
We got minis for those. And they appear anywhere within 30 feet, right?
On my it's on my turn.
Unoccupied spaces that I can see within range. So.
Where do you want them?
Oh fuck.
Well, what is the range? That's the within the range.
Oh, 60 feet.
60 feet.
Good. Okay. So let's put one here.
One here?
Yeah, oh jeez. And one. How's he look?
Not quite bloodied yet.
Okay, let's put one here. And then they get their own initiatives.
Right. You want to roll for him?
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Do it.
Brown bear 1, 10.
I know we have goods somewhere, but I'm just going to use the double-digit bats. What did he get? 10? Naturally. And then... Oh, I guess they both move on that. Sorry. That works. Perfect.
You want to do just one initiative for both?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it easy.
And then any movement or bonus action from you?
Just because of how hard they're hitting me. I'm going to do polar bear.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn myself.
You're going to become a polar bear? Is polar bear large?
Yeah, it's a large beast.
Do we have a polar bear? I don't remember if we did.
No.
I know there is one. I just don't think we've got it yet.
I can give you a,
What beast should
give you a Yeti,
That'll work.
Yeti bear.
right? Giralon type thing.
Oh my god.
There you go. Hold on to that concentration.
Good. Good.
Cool.
It's gonna be good.
So action, bonus action, any movement, or are you just chilling?
That's gonna sit.
Copy that. What are the brown bears
Out of the range
HP?
gets splattered.
34.
34 each.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Blute. Assisting ring.
Yep.
Missed. You are up.
I would say, let's kill this thing quickly. There's something more to that side.
Thing on the wing.
And I will bonus action start. I'm still thinking he's probably the worst right now. You haven't. You're not bad yet, right? Yeah. Not the best. 10 points. So get some bonus action.
That's really good. 2d6. 2d.
I will. Then do. Just like that, but you're also in popping range, plus he's over there doing whatever it is that he's doing. I should probably count that. Few statements we might use. I'm going to. So I'm going to shoot the far guy, just because I don't want to shoot the one that's, well,
Let's just get rid of that.
I'll shoot an anti-coagulant dart at this guy,
Heard?
the insect.
Mm-hmm.
18-15.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That'll be necrotic. Which is 8 necrotic and it can't heal.
Heard. Then Gibloot.
Just assisting.
Assisting. For the coagulant dart, Xylea, you will take 3 points of poison damage in your form. The bear does as well, but I'll track it.
Concentrating?
Oh yeah, give me a concentration check, Xylea.
Could have moved out of that.
You haven't gotten bitten on
Nat
the way.
20.
Hit for a lot.
Nice. Yeah, you're fine.
If you moved out.
Now if the bugs go, it's gonna do a bite on the bear and on the polar bear. Polar bear, AC 19,
Hit.
and then on brown bear, oh, that one always hits.
What happens when you get hit? Isn't you fire?
Oh yeah, yes. So that's gonna be fun as well.
Yeah.
So this bug, as it bites into you, well, I'll let you roll it because that's more fun. Roll 2d8.
11.
11, all right. It takes 11 points of fire damage, and you take 5 points of cold damage. You see the heat from her.
I'm resistant to cold though.
You are resistant to cold.
So.
As she gets attacked by this creature, it seems like the fire almost expels from inside of her body and lashes out at the bug when it makes contact with her. You also take 10 points of piercing damage from that attack. And then your bear is going to take 16 points of damage. And then I need you and your bear to make Constitution saving throws for me. You have to make one for concentration.
Alright, so
You are concentrating. And then go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for yourself and for the bear.
17.
And the bear.
Is that gonna count?
Yeah.
Okay, not 1.
The bear got a nat 1.
Well, yeah, because I was just kind of shocked that.
Brown bear is poisoned and paralyzed. Sort of stops moving. Whatever comes from this thing's bite just infects the body of the bear. But that's it for its turn. One of your bears is paralyzed, unfortunately. But the other one is very much aware of this nasty-looking creature standing right in front of him.
Cool. This is not going as planned. This is good.
What are you doing, Sways? Don't be a dick.
Scratch my stairs.
Every time I hear Bayo doing that shit, I'm like, don't be a dick. He always stops and looks at me.
Alright. I'm going to bite this thing. Oh my lord. 10.
Ten's a miss, unfortunately.
And let's try to 17.
17's a hit, yeah.
Good. It can be effective somewhere.
Oh, it had to move in to do this, though, I'm guessing. It doesn't have a 10-foot reach.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're right. Oh, wait. Well, no, reach 5. Is that a 9 or 6? Why is there...
6.
Oh, geez.
Because
It's a 6
D6?
because it's a D6.
I got you. No worries.
12.
12 points of damage. Heard. That's a good
My
chunk out
brain
of
is goo.
Well, in
Very-
fairness, a
I'm killing
lot of
it.
the D6s do have a little line under them still.
Yeah, okay.
It starts its turn.
Which makes
Because you don't want to
question
confuse that with a
all
9.
the other D6s. Yeah.
Your brown bear, can it make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah, I was in dominated. I'll just start fighting this. Probably fear.
18.
Your brown bear? The brown bear has +5.
Yeah, I have the stat block pulled up.
It's proficient in wisdom saves. yeah.
Is it yours? Is it your wild shape, or is it the brown bear itself?
It's the brown bear.
Oh yeah, brown bear has a +8. Goddamn. Fair enough. Brown bear don't give a shit. All right, cool.
Bears are wise.
That's exciting. Very cool. So yeah, it's not affected by that, which is good. But it is now, because it wants to, it can. It's going to try and grapple the other brown bear with a harpoon arm. So it kind of like stumbles, like it's definitely next to him, and it just kind of like staggers past it and throws one of its arms at this guy here. Yeah, reach 60 feet. Makes sense. With advantage, because he's paralyzed.
Good.
Does a 16 hit your brown bear?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it does.
Okay. Brown bear is going to take 23 points of piercing damage, which will make him pop.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good job.
Yeah, but it's 23 points of damage that one of you did.
Exactly. So the brown bear, you see, gets skewered and starts like flying towards Reeg and just disappears. And there's just this long limb, pointy
Wait, towards
piece
Reeg?
of bone limb. Yeah, out towards here.
Oh, it
just like
pushes it away.
stink, and then like pulls his arm in and just like rips it back to him. That's it for him. Cause yeah. Then we got this guy coming out. Absolutely. It's going to try and do a bite attack on both of them. The Sorrowsworn,
This is good.
that always hits.
Mm-hmm.
And on the bear,
Aggro this whole fucking area or what?
pretty much.
At least this thing's attacking though. The Starlsworn.
Yeah, it crit the fucking Sorrowsworn with a bite, which is awesome. So that's 12, 14 points of damage to the Sorrowsworn. 14 bears. He's got to make. Oh, actually, he resisted.
I can never remember, when do I do the wild magic?
When you attack
Oh yeah.
in your wild shape form. And then occasionally, if I roll a specific number whenever you cast a spell, but that hasn't
Okay.
happened in a really long time. But that happened. He has to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, no, he made it just barely. But Bear also gets. Or sorry, I already rolled his attack and he rolled that. Does a 12 hit the brown bear?
Yes.
So brown bear is going to take 7 points of piercing damage, and then he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which it's a bear. Hopefully, it can make it.
You would think.
I mean, did not one the other one.
15.
Yep, he makes it. He's just fine. Cool. That's it for that bug. Rain, you're up. Got a bug,
Rain's gonna lunging
and you
attack.
can't
on the
really
bug.
see what the fuck's happening
Yeah.
over there.
Rain's gonna lunging attack on the bug.
Heard? Lunge on the bug.
Lunging on the bug. Oh, he has advantage on that as well, right?
Yeah, you would.
Dirty 20.
Definitely hit.
Throw my dice on the floor. I'll do that
Dice on
later.
the floor.
12 points of damage. First attack.
12 points of damage. Xylee, you take 2 points of poison damage in your polar bear foot. Rude.
He's gonna. Step back around the other side of that table.
Hurt. 5, 10, 15, 20.
And use longbow on it.
You want to be next to Mist, or you want to be a little bit away?
A little bit away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Longbow it. Easy enough. That's absolutely a hit.
24.
Mm-hmm.
That will be a.
Xylee, you take 1 more point of poison damage.
Oh my lord.
9 points of damage.
9. Definitely critical. Give me 2 Constitution saving throws. You're just inhaling and coughing on this poison and this goo that keeps burning into you.
And you pulled the wonders. That's the panther. Okay, there we go. Plus 3, so we got 13 and 12.
Yep, both safe. Just fine. Over 10 is what you're looking for in those. But that is it for rain. No bonus action.
Reek can hit it.
Throw a dart at it?
Yeah.
Throw a dart!
Do you want him to throw a dart, or do you want her to hit it? She's there too.
Let Reek go.
So 15?
15's a hit.
For 6 points.
6 points heard. Xylee, you take 2 more points of poison damage. And I need another Constitution saving throw. Luckily, you're a bear. You pretty much have this under
One
wraps.
more.
Yep.
Concentration.
5.
Well,
There
stop.
goes
You
that.
rolled a 5.
Well, 2 and then plus 3.
The bear's modifier is only plus 3.
Oh, the polar bears. It's not great.
So unfortunately, that means
Poof,
the
gone.
bear disappears. It's alright, it was pretty much on its last leg anyway.
Yeah, it was not doing good.
I mean, it only had 1 hit in it, but the other guy took enough damage to put it away, so it's tough. That was it for Rain, so now Reek is up.
You roll the damage for the dart?
Oh,
You did Commander Strike
no.
too.
Yeah.
So we can also take
That's
it.
an extra point.
Oh, yeah. That's all we needed.
You've been known to
Sometimes.
miss it by 1 before, so
Usually do, in fact, yes.
We're going to see, how is this thing looking?
it's critical.
Critical. We're going to do Dart Dart and then see if I have to move into Flurry.
Dart, dart.
So, yes.
Dart, dart,
That'll
dart.
miss, definitely. So 1 for 7 points of damage.
Still up. Still holding on.
So he'll throw 2 darts. One goes super wide.
1 sticks into the square building in the center of the room. Center.
And he'll move in and Flurry.
Hurt.
First attack is 14.
14's a hit.
11.
Absolutely, it pops. Just the 1 hit does it. Reeg and Xylee take 5 points of poison damage.
Doing good.
Stat bone. Nothing's dead now. Yes.
Yes. It's black. He has 50 feet of movement. We'll go over to here.
Move around. Just kind of seeing what we're looking at over here. Those two things are kind of fighting each other, maybe. And shit. He has 40, so we'll worry about darts later.
That's it
Picking
for
up his darts. He was like, no, not yet. Yeah, that's everything.
Xylia. You are up. He
Super close to
definitely
it.
told you that that creature is over there.
Yeah. I just don't want to move in completely by myself. I don't think that would be in my best interest.
Ray just kind of moved over and like ducked down behind the table. Like he's almost looks like he's trying to hide from it.
You definitely have options. You can take cover, you could... I mean, and you're in a completely different beast form, so you have a little bit of tankiness in you.
I do. There's no harm.
But that could also be the DM saying, I want to hit you.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you...
Well,
how you
yeah,
want to interpret
exactly.
that.
That's why I'm like,
DM's all, come on.
let me just destroy you.
It's just a lonely little sorrow swarm.
Just
Just a little lonely.
sad little thing that it is.
Mm-hmm.
Being all Saurusworn.
I'm gonna go behind this one, and then I'm gonna spend on my second.
Behind the building? Or behind the desk, or this table? This table?
Yeah, behind that table, and I'm gonna expend my level 2 slots to heal myself.
You are pretty big.
Oh yeah,
But
I
you
know.
are
I'm
just
not
gonna-
trying to like hide necessarily. Oh no, I wanted to go like right
Kind of in here.
here, and then. Oh shit, no, I don't want to do that necessarily.
Chill in there and heal yourself up a little.
Yeah, that's
would-
ultimately what I want
I
to
mean,
do.
you're a bear
'cause I'm
behind a pretty
low.
stable table. You've got a little bit of cover from him.
A little. That's what matters.
You got like half cover.
I'm not gonna expend a second level spell, and it is 2d8. 12. Thanks.
12 points hurt. 12 points of healing to yourself. Copy that. No other actions.
No, that was my bonus.
Copy that. Blute, assist rain. Mist.
Bonus action. I'll focus on Rig for now. 11. Back to him.
11 HPs. Those D6s are liking it.
11 and then I will
Zen.
seeing that those two things are mostly fighting each other. I'm going to move out of sight for now. And I will just say, let those two fight it out. No need to interrupt our enemies.
Gavrit,
Just assisting.
assisting Krieg. That thing is dead. Bears are gone. Its thing. It starts its turn, which means Bug has to try this. Which, maybe. Nope, not quite. So instead, Bug gets fun time.
Right? No. Let them do their thing.
You guys just have fun.
Yeah.
You talk it out.
Once you guys figure it out,
When you
let us
figure
know.
out what's going on, we'll come back.
You see the bug as it's flying, kind of like collapsing on itself and like drops for a second, kind of flaps its way up. So this thing just goes on. Let's see here. You are the next thing in line, so good old bear. Get one of these things. You notice as it's like starting over there, it looks a little sad when it pulls its arm back, and as it like steps over to the side and sees you, it like almost gets this contorted little grin, throws its harpoon arm at
Yeah.
you. And that's definitely going to get you with an AC 25.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Not at all.
Say not.
Not
at all.
even close. All right.
Not with shield arrogance.
Shit, variance is pretty good. But that's going to be that's 23 points of piercing damage.
Nice, good.
You are currently grappled.
You know what's horrible? I
Big
got
grapple?
too caught up looking at my character sheet. I did not even realize that they were fighting each other.
Oh, good.
Oh no, because that just like screwed everything up. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Then it's gonna go 15, if it can. If it can. 25, 30, come right up to you.
Like this thing. I want to go away.
Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw as well, as it comes up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're going to take half of this psychic damage.
That's probably going to take me down.
You rolled quite a few dice over there.
So that's 6 psychic damage.
Takes me out of my form.
You're in small form?
I'm back in my halfling, yeah.
Well, I would say you are no longer grappled as the arm just kind of like falls out. You're there. Standing next to him.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. Bugly says, no, really, don't come here. It did technically hit you with a melee attack with its arm, so if you want to go ahead and roll me the 2d8. And you would have taken this damage in your polar bear form, so don't have to worry about it.
9.
9 points fire damage. You have a torch out too, right?
No.
No.
No torch.
Reed
out.
does.
He's just on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You are a torch.
Rig already said
Yeah.
he could keep a torch out and then be like punching and kicking stuff.
For sure. But the bug definitely comes up and it's going to try to do bite. So bite on Xylea. That's a miss with a 7. And bite on this thing. Fucking crit him again, dude. I'm excited about critting my own monsters, but I guess it's because I really like the assassin bugs. So that's another 14 damage. And it's a Constitution saving throw. But I rolled another fucking nat 20. Amazing. You can just waste those. That's it. Rain, you are up.
Yeah, can I stick with the bow
Yep.
on the bug?
Heard. Bow on the bug. Bow on the bug.
Bow on the bug.
There you
says
go.
Natty 20.
There it is.
Did you take Piercer? Or did you do something else?
I did alert.
You are, okay.
Alert is a good one.
Oh no, that's pretty good.
Yeah. That's
That's why you went so fast in the initiative.
yeah. Well, rolling a 15 out. But
Yeah, that's still.
Alright. Yeah.
Come on, D8s.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Yeah.
Second bow. Damn. 26.
Definitely hit. So that's 2 of these.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Then Sorrowsworn and Xylea, ooh, take a total of 11 points of poison
I hate
damage.
this. I don't want to be here anymore.
Movement or bonus at all?
Xylea, you gotta hit that thing.
Do you have to be within 30 feet or 60 feet?
Probably. Let me check.
That one might be the one you got from Superior Technique. Commander Strike, bonus action.
It doesn't have its commander strike.
Find me a creature you can see.
I think they have to hear him.
Yeah, that's totally fine. She can hear you for sure. So go ahead and Xylea, go ahead and make an attack. What weapons do you have on you?
Melee attack.
Could I use my cantrip?
As a weapon.
Primal Savagery?
Only if you have.
If you had like Warcaster, you could.
Okay. Weapons do I even have on me? I have. Oh, a dagger.
That's fine. Use your dagger. Stabbing the Sorrowsworn.
Yeah.
Whichever one is closest to
Or
it.
the
So
bug.
she get the bug. One's more so than the source.
Did you want to get the bug?
Yeah, I'll hit the bug. 11.
11, not quite, unfortunately.
I appreciate it.
Worth a shot. Reeg is up. Come up to the table.
And just try to finish off this bug real quick. How's the bug looking?
The bug currently is not bloodied yet.
No. Fix that. 15?
15's a hit.
Yeah, 15. Higher. And flurry. That's gonna miss. And that's gonna hit.
3 hits.
So 7,
7,
10,
10.
and 9.
So 26 total.
And that's 3 hits. But it's splashing the Sorrowsworn too.
He bloodied it, and that's going to be 13 points of poison damage to Xylea, Sorrowsworn, and Bug.
How about we also give me a con save, DC 14
On the Bug,
on the bug.
Bugly Constitution saving throw. Does 6 make it?
Nope, he is stunned.
Stun that motherfucker!
Stunned.
That's a good thing. Bugly is stunned.
I thought that was the source.
That's the Bug. This is the Sorcerer. Beefy arms. That's for Reed. Xylea.
Okay, he'll.
Is he gonna bunny hop again?
Yeah.
Probably a good call.
Alright. So, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam right here so that way it gets both of these.
Blast the both of them. Hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Moonbeam.
Still have it.
Still not know where it's
I'm
at.
casting it now. Third
Totally
level.
fine.
And then I need... Dr. Con saves.
Constitution saves from both of them.
Yes. Yes.
Is it at the start of their turn, or is it when you cast it?
Maybe at the start.
Yeah.
It's the first time it enters or starts its turn there.
Mm-hmm.
These are gonna. They can take the damage now, just in case forced movement pushes them out of it. I don't mind that, but they're not gonna take damage again at the start of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
This round. But Bug got a con save of 14, which fails,
Mm-hmm.
and Sorrow Sworn got a con save of, please have something decent, a 17, which succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
Is it half damage on a
It's
success?
half damage.
Yeah.
You said they don't take damage on this turn, or
They'll take it. They can take it now.
Okay.
They just won't at the top of their turn. This turn.
10. Or no, because I think since I can't. Yeah, casting it at third level.
Or I mean, it's up to you, because if you hit the bug right now, you will take poison damage, and you would know that.
You can move away from the bug too.
Yeah, you can start to
Because the
move
bug's
away.
stunned.
The bug is stunned.
So without moving away from the Sorrow Sword, you can move away from the bug and then not have to worry about it.
That's true. You just 5-foot step over
Okay,
and be
yeah,
fine.
let's do that.
Cool. There you go. And then yeah, go ahead and roll the damage. We'll just get that out of the way.
It's part of the stunning. It was making it easy for you to get away from
So
it.
10, 18, 20 points.
20 points. The bug is very critical, and then 20 points on him puts him there. Not looking good.
And then
Sarswarn is also critical.
okay, it's fine.
But that was an action.
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth it to go into my beast form. They're both critical. They're gonna freaking destroy me if I don't, though.
Well, one is stunned, and the other one just depends what you want to do.
I'm not looking that good.
Yeah, you're having a rough time.
Yeah, so that's why it's like my beast form's gonna be my saving grace right
I
now.
got you.
That's fair.
Because Reed's not looking bad anymore, so I can.
Oh, okay,
do
and you
that.
are coming.
He is coming up next.
Okay, yeah, I'll just
Hold off for a
hang out,
minute.
yeah.
Loot,
Assist.
assisting rain, missed.
Um,
Bonus action, drop to goods.
12 points.
The mist coalesces, nice. Double sixes on Xylea.
Well, I get the bonus because it requires a spell slot.
Oh,
Spot.
yeah.
So,
That's true.
or alchemist one. So that's there, and then
A bit of extra heals.
yeah, because I don't get a lot of slots, but they hit harder.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I will then, because you're still looking a little rough, yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot.
That's fine.
And with how they've been hitting me.
I'll come up and give you a healing injection for 17. How are you looking now?
Looking a bit better. A lot bit better.
17 healing, but
A lot bit better. Get loot. Assist.
29 hit points. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's start his turn. So, Constitution's or is it Wisdom? Wisdom save. Xylea, go and give me a Wisdom saving throw.
You've had the dogs yet?
Not tonight. I
Okay.
was going to be a master with but
That works.
No, I'll take care of it. I gotta make them like rice and shit.
22.
You gotta make a rice.
Absolutely, you do just fine. But it is his turn. It's gonna move
Woof.
out of the beanie thing because that's not fun. You're fun. It's gonna throw its harpoon around it.
I need to start bringing my beast shitter.
It like looks and it seems pretty happy that everybody's kind of close by, and it looks over at you standing far away and just like tries to invite you to the party.
Oh, by the way, I also
Don't do that.
Easy 23.
I'm doing
16 points of damage.
Congratulations. First damage of the fight.
And he's going to pull you
This is the first time you've taken damage?
as you are
I stay the
grappled.
fuck away from these
Lunging these
things.
things and poking at it.
If they freaking hurt,
They've been
I
focused
stand
on
there.
me, it's fine.
And then I also need a wisdom saving throw from you. Wow.
Right. 18.
Absolutely. So you take half. So instead of 20, you take 10 psychic damage. As he like sticks you and he pulls you in, like his eyes just sort of bleed this like black goo.
Let me help you out with that.
It's, yeah. But that's it for him. And then my bug is stunned. Just stunned. Rain, you're up.
Oh wait, didn't they start their turns with my moonbeam though?
Yes, but they don't get
that's
damaged
right.
twice
yes,
in the
because
same
they
turn.
already.
But the bug can't move out of it, so
Bug's gonna have a bad time.
he's pretty much fucked.
That's as far as he pulled me then?
Yeah. Yeah, he can only pull you 30 feet.
Okay. Then I will shoot him.
Do it!
Like it needs to be shot.
You are grappled, but that doesn't mean shit, really. You just can't move.
Okay. Yeah. How about a 24?
Definitely a hit. Doesn't like it.
I'm sure it doesn't. 5 points damage.
5?
5.
5 points of damage.
Second point, second shot.
Yeah, second shot.
Dirty 20. With a 10 points damage.
10 points of damage. Still critical. Still kicking though. That is it. For ring,
Yes.
no bonus action.
Actually, somebody's in front of
It's Xylia.
Xylia being all tiny there. Xylia?
Yeah. The itty bitty thing.
We can throw dash darts too.
Yeah, I'm like 4 feet tall. You can throw it over me.
No, what's that? So that you could hit
Oh.
it again. Oh, hit it again?
I can
Give it an attempt?
Give it my all.
So Xylia, stab that fucker.
Do it like you mean it.
Hit it.
Fuck the thing up.
Dagger time.
Yeah.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
This is gonna be good.
Oh,
That one.
It's cocked. That was definitely cocked. It was on 13 and 1.
Oh, I
It's
didn't.
like a 13 from my side.
Yeah.
11.
With the modifier?
Mm-hmm. A whole
Yeah.
+3 to my modifier.
Not
on
quite,
A
unfortunately.
dagger. I
Hey,
Worth a shot.
you're right there.
Reeg. This thing's super critical? Having a really bad day? Absolutely, yeah. Really fucking bad day.
The moonbeam trying to do
Yeah,
it.
probably. He'll move over to the Sorrow Swan, and he's going to punch it in the face. Nat 20.
Absolutely punches it in the face.
I need a con save from it as well.
Con
It's gonna double,
save.
so 3, 6,
It
12.
fails, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure you won't not kill it.
So that's 12 points of damage,
12.
and it's stunned.
Oh, no, that's fine. Okay.
And that means he has advantage.
Stunned. Perfect.
So it's either 16 or 16. So it's 16. So that's 9 points of damage.
9, okay.
Flurry of blows. 15 or 15. That's what I rolled. Obviously higher than that. So 11 points of damage. Last attack is 14 or takes to 20 or 9 more points of damage.
Definitely falls. Shoot a couple times, kind of gets like stunned a little bit, and then yeah, just pop, pop, then it falls. Okay. Xylia.
Alright.
Bug is stunned, barely like flying there on its own.
Doesn't it get hit by the moonbeam?
Only at the start of its turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
It's just.
And it looks like the moonbeam is definitely eating it up, like it's disintegrating where it is. I'm pretty sure your moonbeam does enough damage minimally to kill it.
So no one's around it. Well, yeah, 'cause I'm just gonna sit. There's not, because it's turn.
Just take a break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of hold action for a minute. Blute, assist, I guess, missed.
You're pretty much good now.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
You've been hit.
Bloody.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you 13.
Yeah. HP's on that.
And then you're right there. Is he still grappled?
No.
Okay. I'll 5-foot step closer to him and give you 12 more. So the mist coalesces and then just healing injector.
Yeah, Blute, just assist.
Yes.
Bug starts its turn.
Moonbeam.
Because this guy's dead. So give me that moonbeam damage. So con saving throw.
Yes.
That always fails. I mean, not always.
Since it's at
Could make it if they had a ridiculous con, but
it's right here. That's 3.
hey,
6, 10,
I see the
13.
number of hit points they had. So dead, definitely dead. Deadskis.
I forget how wonderful Moonbeam is.
It's a good spell.
Oh, it's great.
And yeah, just roasts it as it like finally starts to gain its composure. It just screeches. It just splat. Nice little pool of goo. And that is it for combat.
Toodles.
Rain, you're still not quite there.
I have 1 point down. I'm fine.
I have it. So
Okay.
take 11.
1 point. Got it. Thank you.
And then Xylea.
I could afford more.
Hey, 16 hit points max.
Ah! Okay.
Still need more?
Just a little bit.
Have 11 more.
Oh, we're good.
And then read. So it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, which will bring him to
So 51.
yeah, plus 2 makes 50. He's only down 3, so
Nice.
91.
Top everybody off with the
Top
mist.
everybody off with the healing mist. That's my once per day. And the healing injector, or the aerial serum displacer, and it falls apart and plummets to the ground.
Very good.
Oh, seemed to work well. And tomorrow.
Hey, oh yeah.
Ryan's gonna walk over to this side of the desk so he can see these doors. Is one of them busted down or what's going on? Okay.
Yeah, the light, as you kind of come over to this corner, it's still just out of your bright light, but you can see just shards of wood. This door is all busted down, broken now.
It came out of that door.
Yep,
Fucking SARS one.
out of this one.
These doors have little sights on them as well.
These ones do not. They're just solid wooden doors. Solid.
Really, they can't handle SARS one.
Yeah. You about as hard as to get the door. You didn't see that door as well.
Didn't do that well. No.
But yeah, and then just 3 gooey. It looked like they were just like a solid egg sac up in those corners, but it kind of looks like they're little bulbs surrounding them. Just acid them down.
I actually can't acid anymore. I switched that out.
No mas acid.
But I can do a torch, burn them.
Absolutely. Easily enough.
Something bigger I have other things, but I'll do that for now.
Just
burn
pick me up and
Right.
use a halfling. No, don't do that. I feel like there's something bad right now.
Yeah, let's burn all the eggs.
Definitely. Melt them all away for sure. And yeah, you're able to tell this whole area in here is all silenced again. But everything in here doesn't seem to be.
Any notes on this desk?
Yeah, you open up the drawers and there are a decent amount of notes. Now these actually have details of what kind of experimenting they were doing, what they were doing to each of the bodies, what worked, what failed, and they considered worked to be producing more of the fucking word. I left my one fucking journal that had my note on it. The Weave-Blight liquid.
Oh, okay.
The like clearish, grayish liquid. They considered any creature that they got a majority of that from to be a success, which often left the creature as nothing. The failures were ones where they basically melted down with the goo or with acid, and just salvaged parts. Bone, for the most part, as well as blood. It seems like they're working on diffusing blood out of the bodies as well.
Any notes on what's inside of these rooms?
There are no notes depicting what could be inside of these. They are each numbered from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way down. There is a small journal, the base of the drawer you pull most of these papers from. And it looks like it's written by someone in common, and their name is Pietro. And it talks about his time kind of experimenting on all these different creatures. Seems to be very fact-based. Dates, times, took, middle-aged, black-haired human, started growing scales, attempted to pry the scales from his body, more scales were produced, continued to pry scales from his body, was enraged, had to be restrained, secluded for later testing, things like that. But at the end of that journal, and towards the end of the journal, it seems like this Pietro was losing his mind, and the attendants, the workers in the facility, visited him less and brought him less and less creatures to work on, as he seemed to kind of become deformed, and he started feeling like acid burns in the ends of his appendages. And the last few entries was that he was trying to find his friends, his attendees, and that was it.
17 rooms?
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 rooms.
Looking at the Sarlsworn, its appendages appear to be melted off.
Melted it,
All
but
of the
then
names
like
Pietro.
healed up, like the flesh kind of healed itself over time.
Does he have a name badge like, hello, my name is Pietro?
He has like torn up scrubs that just barely fit his body now. No name tag.
Oh, no, room. There's no name tag in the room that maybe fell off.
Hello, my name is Pietro.
What's in
You
his
killed
room?
my father. Big birthday tag.
In that room, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
10.
10. Just like scratches on the wall. Looks like these bone appendages for just scraping at all the different pieces of wall for a little bit, and just the busted down door. You find like scraps of cloth in here, kind of from his body, like a little bit of blood, a little bit of clearish liquid, black liquid. That's it. Not really anything else.
Is there, pick a number one between 1 and 17.
9.
I'm gonna go with 9. This one here. And I'm just gonna try to open the door.
It opens. Completely empty.
Want to check this one?
I'm gonna shoot a couple darts.
Sure. Nothing seems to be in there. You go over, check it. This one?
This one.
This one? Empty.
Empty. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing in there at all whatsoever. You kind of make your rounds.
Yeah.
Open up all the doors. The rest of them seem empty. Just completely bare rooms. You're actually finding that most of these on the insides of the wooden walls just like cuts, scrapes, looks like claw marks, looks like maybe fingernails in some of them, chunks of wood kind of missing from the inside, but it's really sturdy, really strong. You're finding little bits of blood here and there on the insides of these, but mostly just empty, bare cells.
But there's no bears in them.
But no bears.
B-A-R-E, not B-E-A-R.
Right.
Okay.
Like they're bearing themselves towards you.
Let's go flip this lever.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want to go over.
Sounds like fun.
You guys go over, start pulling on the lever. You pull the lever open, you hear give me perception checks. 2.
13.
13.
27.
27. When you do that, you notice that the holes in the ground get just a little bit larger. And like some of these like pools seem to like drop kind of chunks out of them.
Chunks?
Little chunkies. Something.
Are they big enough for a halfling to slip through?
You want to go and take a look?
Well, I just
You
want to
could.
look. I don't
you know
want
what's
to
down
try.
below it. It's that pool of that
Maybe looks
gray, clear crap.
looks like you
that
could
float
peek
over.
through, or
Well,
They
you
fill
s-
this thing with
yeah.
their fluids when they're experimenting and then drain it down into there once they've...
Okay.
you look down in there.
But I don't know if there's like a monster down there.
That's fine. You take your torch over and you can look pretty cautiously. And looking down into the next level, you can see a little bit into there. It's hard with your torch, but you can see it almost looks like it's raining into the level below you just a little bit. And you're looking down at an elongated pool. And in this pool, every drop and every thing that seems to splash into the water almost makes the water scintillate. It looks like there are waves and like maybe give me an insight check.
26.
Absolutely. You're thinking something is thrashing beneath the surface of the water as you're looking down at it. Like concentrated areas of when like chunks of grossness splash into the water below you, as well as like some of this liquid like splashing down. You can see that there's like waves, like something is thrashing underneath the surface.
Cool. But gross.
Yeah, there's something
Flip that
on
lever
it.
back.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Like,
Well, at this point, we can just leave it.
Right.
We're not putting more stuff up here, so it's not like more stuff's going to drop down.
Right.
we can feed it and try to befriend it.
My thought is it's liquid, so aerating the area wouldn't be a bad decision. We want it to eventually start to fill it down.
True that. So just leave the lever up.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What's in that little room?
Go in a little room. Looks like it's locked from this side. So you can flip the little lock on it, open it up, and there's a stairwell there, leading down.
So back to the first floor.
Big
fully cleared. That's good.
That's okay.
Except for checking the shelves over there and stuff.
There's tools on all of
That's all
them.
the
They'll
tools.
do
What about this wall? I thought that was this wall that's on the same wall as the stairs, but what about that bar wall over there?
Same thing.
Okay.
Just shelves and like they're only about 6 foot tall, but they have a few shelves in each one, like 3 to 4 shelves, and like very neatly, very well taken care of, like polished, not even a fleck of dust on any of them. Beautifully polished, like surgeon's tools, scalpels, like leather carving tools, like just absolutely gorgeous metallic cutting tools.
You said there was leatherworking tools and healer's kits.
Leatherworking tools, you've got like surgeon's tools, you've got
Could be like woodworking tools as well.
metal woodworking tools, like wood chip,
Grab
wood
like wood carvers
wood
tools
files, like absolutely.
Because I have wood carvers tools, but these look way better than mine.
Probably will take everything you guys don't want.
Yeah,
I'm good.
comprehensive list later.
Cool.
But yeah, and that is everything you find on this level.
You want to go look down through one of the things down to below?
Absolutely.
I want to shoot a anti-coagulant dart down into it and see what happens.
Sure.
Preferably if I see something that looks like it's swimming around,
Mhm.
if I can try to shoot at something in the water.
Give me a perception check.
Good one's up with 17.
17. Yeah, you definitely see. Looks like, especially from your point of view, you can see that there is movement underneath the surface. Kind of like longer bodies from your perspective.
Aboleths.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely just a bunch of apples. But you shoot the dart into it, and it looks like maybe 3 or 4 of them kind of converge on that area and then just sort of go back to roaming in the pool.
Well, I'm gonna clear this one out.
None you ever played with.
I forget I have my tooth bombs.
You do have a couple tooth bombs.
My teeth.
Tooth them?
Tooth
Teeth or tothers?
Teeth are tothers.
But yeah, which way would you like to go on your way down? You want to cruise to the lower level? You want to cruise to the main level?
Let's
You
go to the
rest
main
up?
level. If you guys want, we can do more today, but
I need rest.
we cleared the top level. I kind of think that we need to figure out what's swimming in that water. Figure out if we can't. We can go to the first level and kind of like move it slowly and see if we can see anything moving in the water from down here.
Yeah.
Because we never saw anything moving in the water before.
Right. So yeah, go down there and start checking out the water. Maybe water. All these guys. Monstrosities. Oh, wait, these are aberrations. Monstrosity. This is an aberration. Monstrosities. In the wrong spot. Okay. Smoky. Rolling on down. Relatively same kind of layout, which is nice. Just no tables. basically you just have a room that kind of what's just like that. Yeah. Boom.
Oh no, that song's stuck in my head now.
You're welcome.
Once the song is there, it takes so long to get out.
Pretty much. Chamber back in. Boop. 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 Do. Little door right here. And you took out the furniture, which also I realize now you took out the desk too, so I could have erased that, but fuck it, there it is. There's another desk, you're welcome.
Well, there's another desk that we're going to have to get out at some point.
That's true. That desk regenerates itself.
We have desks, we have benches, we have shelves upstairs. I feel like we need to get everything out of here, clean it up, and then we can re-establish this place once we have killed everything in it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Who's the problem?
We have a short term, and by that I mean very, very long, drawn out process for it. We can start making acid and just throwing it in there. Actual alcohol acid. We can also see if we can't do something to like dissolve it or something.
But yeah, you want to open up the door.
Other door. I don't want to be right against it if we can. Cause I'd like to come into here.
Oh yeah,
Because that way you can
actually see it.
like see from a distance and not be like stick your head in the signs.
Very fair. Cruise on in there. It's fun.
Do you see anything in there?
Yeah, give me perception checks, each of you. And there's definitely movement in the water, and you can see that it definitely kind of looks like it's lightly raining from upstairs. With the larger holes, it definitely looks like whatever's there is kind of pooling, dripping down into the bottom level.
20. A natural.
20. Nice, yeah. You can definitely see like forms of fish, and like longer, almost like bony looking, whatever flesh or scaling bodies that they have seems to be pretty like kind of translucent, but seem to be kind of fish. They got pointy, like jagged mouths, not necessarily teeth, but just jagged lips, kind of floating through the area. And it looks like they swim relatively deep, but anytime like something hits the water, it looks like maybe 2 or 3 of them kind of converge on that area and disperse. But it seems like they're in this entire area. The rest of you, like every now and then,
21.
Blue did?
Reed.
Oh, Reed. Yeah, Reed would see the same thing.
Blue. Yeah, Blue's a 20.
Nice. Yeah, Blue would notice the same thing, even with just from his eyes. You can see. You guys are having a hard time. It's tough to tell beneath the surface because it is this kind of grayish liquid. It's tough to see anything underneath it. But you are catching movement. Like anytime like something drips into the pool, you'll see like a few little ripples in the water. Guys, I just hit 10,000 steps sitting down.
Nice. Did you
But
just say
they're-
Hoffman today?
Fucking no. They try. They always try.
You didn't see. You can't see the things in the water.
No.
I'll pretty much relay to you guys exactly what I saw. Bony fish in there. It's like
Reed would have collected up all his darts, by the way.
Absolutely.
And arrows.
Easy enough. You'd be able to pull them. This place is just easy enough to gather in.
would like to kind of out towards the center over here.
Yes.
I'll release, and you watch this kind of like spray. It goes out. Just you see this like black cloud just like moves out to the edge there, and right once it gets to that point, just like really quick, just the lights on fire, and just kind of concentrating. And there's a ball of fire that's literally like touching the top of the liquid. Let's see how it reacts.
Absolutely.
As I create a combustible gas orb. I can keep this up for 1 minute and just see what happens if I kind of push it against the fluid, just kind of keeping it right there, flat against it.
Oh, I mean, they notice it for damn sure.
Seeing also how the fluid reacts and stuff like that, see if it like seems to be like dissolving or burning away at all, or
the fluid seems to scintillate a lot. Like it almost starts like bubbling and boiling, but then you're noticing that it kind of bursts and like bits of that like poisonous white mist seems to spray up. Not consistently, but every now and then it will scintillate and do that. But you're seeing like a mass of these fish coming towards that area, and it looks like they come out of the water briefly adjacent to it within 5 feet, and looks like they disperse almost immediately.
They take 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah.
If they are within 5 feet. So
Yeah. So it looks like they are not a fan of it. They were attracted to the action in the water, but they immediately notice that it's not good for them.
and they have enough that that doesn't kill any of them potentially or anything.
It looks like it might have taken some damage, but you're not seeing any bodies like floating. You're not seeing any fish on the surface.
And can I tell how deep this pool looks?
Give me another perception.
We have a decent form of, or a decent source of light now. Perception 9 again, because that's not.
Oh no, it would have killed a few of them actually. It would have killed a few of them. Sorry. A 9, you're not exactly certain how deep this is, but you are noticing, like if you were to move that ball of flame at all, it does look like there are a couple of fish just sort of floating on the top. And they're kind of sideways, but they're kind of darker, slightly translucent. Look like they have little floaty, spiny things kind of off of their bodies. So it's very kind of like pokey mouths.
Spiny thing like the first thing we met in here? Spiny crab?
Yeah. Yeah. You can draw
I'll
that
just take the
some-
minute and just like right along top of the water, just move it around,
Mhm.
just back and forth, just trying to. It'd be right here, and I'd move it all the way along that wall, and then coming back, like keeping it 5 feet away,
Yeah.
and just move around and just see if I can't get more of these things to try to come up and.
And it looks like
engage
it.
the eye.
You do get a few here and there, but with the action in the water, and especially like about 10 feet away, you'll see like, I mean, a good like 5 foot area of just like thrashing in the water before it disperses.
I have this for a minute, so I'll just spread it back and forth. I'm just trying to like burn off like the top layer of this ooze and just start working on
Yeah.
just dissolving some of this or doing something to it. I
Yeah.
don't know. Even if I'm just getting it to pop and do its thing.
Yeah.
If the explosion causes it to have a chemical reaction and turn to this poison mist,
Mhm.
that doesn't then return into the ooze, then I'm still slowly working down this. So that's kind of just what I'll do for a minute.
Yeah, just a little cleansing of the top layer, and you will see like a lot of the grayish liquid will become slightly more translucent, becomes a little more clear, but yes, you get maybe a few more.
I'm not too worried about killing them. More just it's just a little side project as well. But
Yeah.
mainly I'm trying to reduce down this.
Yeah, I mean, you spend the full minute and you might get like 5 more fish. You got like 2 or 3 in that one spot, and you get 5 more kind of throughout, but it looks like most of them are avoiding the fire pretty heavily. Cool. That's
So
what
what
you see in there. That's what you got.
The only other thing is want, we can
Jump in
try
and make it messy.
Cure you. We can call this for the day. We can go and see how you would react to being cured. On attempt side.
Good shot.
Start off. I will make a
Leave the place for the day.
yeah.
Heard? As you go to exit,
We all die.
Great.
Rock's
Yeah.
dope.
the
TPK.
doors are closed.
Ah.
Seemingly locked.
From the outside.
From somewhere. Like normally, like you know that these would be locked from the inside. You try and fiddle with the lock, and it doesn't seem to have any reaction. The doors are not budging.
Good.
So we're locked in.
Good.
Like you
Both
locked
doors?
it. Both
Nice.
doors.
Because that door was left open. We would have came into the back door.
It is closed and locked.
Son of a bitch.
Nice and look at that lever.
I can attempt to open it.
I could turn into.
I mean, I have thieves'
Check with
tools.
Bard.
Can I attempt thieves' tools on it?
Absolutely.
It's a nat 20 for a 28.
Damn, with a
Damn.
nat fucking 20. Absolutely. And you feel, as you're kind of clicking into it, it definitely feels like there is something else in the locking mechanism of this door, and it seems like it's coming from above the door itself, but you catch it just right, and it seems like whatever is moving this, really well oiled, and you catch it in just the right spot that you move it out of the way, and you can pull the rest of the tumblers. So you hear a and it opens up for you. And you're able to leave.
I wonder if it's when we pull the lever, it locks the doors just to and lets everything drain. Keep
I don't know.
coming
One
in
of us
while-
can stay down here.
Go right up and pull the lever real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be right
Simple
back.
it with her.
Yeah. You lift the lever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you hear, it almost seems like a slack chain now noise from inside the door while you're standing there. And yeah, you wouldn't hear the other door. But you're thinking they're related.
Okay, cool. So I don't have to murder anything.
That's good.
This is gonna be like, who the fuck did we release that locked us?
But no, and Blue especially would kind of hear the inner mechanisms and realize that whatever this lever controls, it actually seems to be magic. Like the sound isn't originating from the lever itself, but along the walls it can hear, and even almost seems like from above him, just the chains. And then you see the holes in the floor while you're up there seal up. And they're just little pinprick grates, holes.
We need to send guards to the tables and my new desk, my new chair.
Another tall chair. Another good desk.
Pull you aside.
This one has drawers.
I want to give you an experimental elixir. I want to create an elixir of boldness. D4 to attacks and saving throws for the next minute. And then I want to cast restorative measures. You touch a creature, you can end either one disease, one condition affecting it. I'd like an attempt to end the disease affecting it.
First off,
I also want, the other thing I can do is I can have stimulant on him, which I can concentrate on. I will have Bloot try to assist him, and Bloot do the stimulant on him, which will give him a 1d4. Those stacks, so he gets 2d4 to his next saving throw.
nice. So, first off, give me one Constitution saving throw. Would have been at disadvantage, but it's a flat roll with 2d4.
So 1d20 plus 2d4,
Plus 2d4.
and your con save. So it's pretty nice.
Okay. 2d4.
I'm just hoping that you get extra arms. That's all I want. I
Sick.
just want you to have spider arms.
I mean, you see bugs crawling around on him every so often if you're looking at them.
I'm trying to get this spider guy.
Let's see here.
You're
Holy
trying?
shit.
You're trying to turn him into a spider guy.
Absolutely.
Looks like a...
Wow.
tell you
So
guys
this
that.
is intentional what you're doing.
I don't tell you guys that. I tell you that I'm trying to
22?
cure you from the disease, but
22.
I'm
Okay.
trying to make you into stronger life forms. Capable
Wow.
of
I
surviving.
am disgusted with you right now.
I'm trying. I mean, if he just gets cured of the disease, then he's good. But if he gets better through the disease,
But we're
like both you have-
unwillingly. Xylea's not wanting to do. Xylea's content with who she is.
Absolutely.
For
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
but you're going to burn up and die. You didn't burn up and die.
Yes, but you're
magic's
trying to
flaring
turn
up
me
in
into
you.
something
You
better.
don't know that. You know that. But go ahead and give me another Constitution save this time with advantage in your 2d4.
How bad does this screw you?
5 to 24.
4. Absolutely. Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Go ahead and give me a, just because we can, percentage.
Of course. Makes sense.
That's how many arms you grow.
Right? I will have a fucking weapon in each one. I will attack.
Oh my god.
If you want to roll it for me again.
64. Square root of that. Something like that.
So,
Sure.
And give it to me one more time.
You want one more time?
I don't like that
You
smile.
want hard? You want slow?
He gave me that same smile when I turned into fire.
But looks like a 19.
19. Very good. So you do gain some appendages, and
Oh no.
as you inject him with this stuff, brain, for a brief moment, you feel itchy all over again,
Bugs!
and you're trying to resist that feeling. And as you're thinking about like just putting every last finger to your body and itching, you kind of feel almost from your back and your ribs two kind of smaller sets of arms appear from out of the side of you. And
I'm not insect. Great.
as that happens,
Are they human arms or insect arms?
they're human,
Or in
relatively.
between?
They're human, but as this is happening, every last hair in your body falls out. And as your hair falls out, there's this goo, this like clearish goo that kind of coats your body. You now have 2 extra appendages. You now have advantage
covered in goo.
on athletics and strength saving throws as well. And you are a little bit deformed. A little bit. And you also have extra effects that you'd be able to use after further
That I
experimentation.
haven't figured out what they are yet.
Yeah. You're coated in this like oily goo. It's kind of like the clearish goo that came out of your ears before, but you no longer have a single hair on your body. 2 extra arms that kind of burst through your shirt and kind of like had to force their way out of the same armholes of your leather armor. But what's weird is you have magic leather armor, and then the leather armor does seem to like contort and adjust as your extra limbs kind of burst out of your shirt.
Glad I'm not you. I would take being a halfling candlestick.
But you
over
can
that.
now hold 2 additional items as well.
Freaking shield, 2-weapon fighting.
Or shield and a torch and 2-weapon fighting. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
2-weapon fighting, 2 shield fighting.
Holding like a spear with a fucking shield underneath and a
Right.
torch. Jab, 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 jab. But yeah, it's a little bit of work.
I don't like you. I don't trust you.
But you are
Shit gets worse. every time I
definitely
get this.
mutated. It does not feel good, and you suffer 1 level of exhaustion. But that's it, seemingly. Don't know how you feel about it. But on that note, as everybody's kind of standing around watching this experiment happen.
Ew!
What
is that?
At least I didn't turn over and like arch my back and have like sprout just start
Right, be upside down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out one of those
Yeah.
metal hammers and I'm gonna start like hitting the elbows and stuff like that, just testing your friends. Just
Check reflexes, and yeah, you feel, and it's bizarre because the 2 middle arms definitely feel like your normal arms, but then your normal arms definitely feel like your normal arms, and you're like, wait. And it does take a little bit of concentration, like, if I want that arm to move, oh, okay, now it's doing what I want it to, sort of a thing. It's definitely going to take a little while for you to get used to them, for the involuntary muscles to kind of learn how to act involuntarily when they need to. But
Have you noticed that this gets worse every time we take his shit?
I think
He claims he's
the
carrying
path
us.
to
He's
a
not.
cure for this shit is non-linear. Do
like
not
a-
assume
I
that
don't
this is...
trust
There
him.
is a linear path in this.
I trust nothing.
The linear path is getting you from what you were
I think you're just good with how you
to a
phrase
stable
things.
form at the end of this disease.
I see it doing this to get to that stable form.
I think you're just following Courtney's bullshit. Look at you! Go find a mirror and take a good, long, hard look at yourself. You look like a snail
I'm gonna
with
hand in my
2
shield.
extra
I'll hand in
arms.
my shield.
Two shield?
You're hideous. No offense.
you can hold it. It's tough
Yeah.
right now. It's pretty heavy, stout
gotta,
shield, but
gotta get some work in these arms.
you get a little bit of leverage on it, but
Trying.
you can hold it.
And yeah, and then just kind of I'll move around and I'll kind of like mockingly or like kind of jokingly like kind of go through and like just try to get around the shield and just play with it and see how
You
it
start doing that, and
responds.
Reed's gonna come over and just kind of like fuck with you a little bit,
Right.
and just like backhand taps on you.
Trying to get around the shield and just kind of
Yeah.
play with
You're
it.
sitting in front of him like a
Yeah, if you found a mirror, it'd definitely be a little.
These are
a
classified.
little
These would be
distorted.
classified as arms. Yes.
We look
Yes.
atrocious. I don't like this. What's going to advance to next?
We gotta find out, because if you don't do anything, you know what happens?
We die. If we keep doing this, we're probably going to die.
But you know for
You
fucking
know you're
sure.
gonna die if you don't do anything, so...
Yeah.
I've come across
Big
many
poison.
creatures that have been affected by the blight.
And the Herald.
Every single time they had wild, uncontrollable surges of magic rip their bodies apart and cause them to die. You of all people understand the volatility of wild magic. So if you understand wild magic,
Wild magic is fine. Okay, there's nothing wrong with wild magic. Okay.
Probably someone would agree with you.
you can go back home if that's the case.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that the surges of the wild magic are
no one wanted me at home because I have wild magic.
just because wild magic is wild and uncontrollable. What is happening within you guys is us gaining control over this disease that would have probably otherwise taken you out. Was this what we are going for? No.
I don't think
Is
that's what
it
we were planning to have happen here.
A potential wasn't our plan. The plan was to get him to the other side of this disease. But for now, he is hopefully one step closer to whatever is happening to his body in a stable, albeit tired position. Reed's exhaustion went away today, right?
Reed's exhaustion did go away after a long rest. Yep. He did just fine overnight.
Let's say rest. And we can look into things tomorrow and see what we can do.
Definitely.
Are we going to explore further, or do we want to try to see what we can do about getting rid of some of this ooze and such?
I
think we ought to
I have keep to be able to.
Yeah.
Clearing,
We'll here.
keep clearing out the basement. I think what we ought to do. Then
Yeah.
we can worry about the goo.
Let's do goo after.
In case there's anything down there that needs to be saved.
Yeah.
No, like, I don't, but
No, you look fine.
I'm fucking wonderful.
You look great.
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's perfect.
Before I know that, I'm gonna.
I've never been able to do this with 3 hands.
Pretty cool.
Or now you can do it with 4.
He was still on us.
Right.
Maybe we
Holding
take a
the
day
shield.
and just work with your arms and Reed, because then we can go downstairs and can have a shield, as well as your weapons still.
You still be a 2-weapon fighter, but also.
You could like
You
use
could
a bow and
now
arrow
do a
with
bow
one
and
set.
2-weapon
You
fighting.
Yeah.
could have a bow and
exactly.
2-weapon fighting. You just have to
And
get
shield.
good with one of your arms to like find the fucking quiver.
It's like playing
Shield on one
piano.
side, like
You'll be
yeah,
fine.
shield to the side, just going through, arrow up, and then bring another arm with the rapier, just like stabbing and things around.
Yeah. And nobody would fucking expect it either.
Oh god, that
Fuck,
sounds
he's got
intense.
4 arms? What the shit?
That's interesting.
As you have
Turn into
6
just a solid
advantages
flame
now.
by the
An
end of
insect.
this.
4 arms, 2 legs.
I mean, insects keep more. I don't. Again, like I said, we are new territory here, but we are definitely in a new state of being that is less volatile. Does he have like itchy, buggy, scratchies? Is there anything like that?
Itchy.
No itchy, buggy scratchies. When you look at him, it doesn't look like bugs.
I'll
are
take
crawling
4
over his
arms and get rid of
body
that
anymore.
crap.
Yeah.
That stuff about enough to drag me nuts.
Transmutation is consuming now, and the enchantment's gone.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Stabilize even in a stable school of magic. It's just a mental fuck up your head too.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Also, the aerial serum dispenser seems to work rather well.
Yes.
So,
That worked really well.
really, really well. I normally do that once per day. But, yeah, I can be prepared then in the morning. I can make another one, and we
Prepare
can
yourself.
go downstairs unless you want to take a day and try to train with your arm over a few, or your arms, and
I think
See.
you should probably train with your arm a bit.
what kind of capability, if that will assist you going down. I mean, granted, we've done it without it. There's no better chance, no better way to train
Right.
than against people who are really trying to hurt you.
It's true.
I could turn into a bear and we can fight because you can
Yeah.
at least kill my bear form.
See what happens, man.
I won't like actually bite you or claw you.
Well, if I did down there, you can.
I can take
Entices
the
me
damage.
to.
Yeah, because
Not.
the bear can take damage.
Yeah.
So
You can both take damage.
Yes.
Oh, that's true. So I mean that would be worth it. Or I can turn
If
into
we- I
like
just-
a saber-toothed tiger, whatever is a big.
I just need to know the
beast to fuck
plan
you
before
up.
we go to bed, so I know what to make while you're sleeping.
Say
While you
train
watch
him.
them sleep.
Just one day training.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go work on getting
Gonna
more
take
of
a day
those,
down?
dragon scales.
Only other thing I'd like to do is do a find the making, or know the making. on this egg.
Yeah.
Understand making. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If I can figure out what this egg is, or do I instead would it be like a nature check, or would it be like an identify? What are we looking for?
You could do both.
I'll do the identify.
Yeah. Identify, it'll let you know it is a wormling egg. Like, probably black dragon wormling.
I can still incubate it.
Yes. We just wanted to know what it was first. Yeah, so keep it safe and warm.
Sleep with this thing.
Definitely take good care of it. Not sure how long it will take for it to happen. Not sure what it will take, but
Now that it's next to something flaming to me first.
well, give me a nature check.
I need my die first. Okay. Oh jeez, what's my nature? I was not prepared.
We could also do it next week too.
No, right here. I just need nature 6. 11.
Yeah, you're not 100% certain. You're fairly certain that warmth would be a good thing.
Hasn't hatched in the cell where it's cold.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have decent nature?
I'm trained in nature. I do well with nature.
Let's see how.
Do you want me to roll?
Yeah.
Is that okay, Alex?
Go for it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, not the best. 16.
It's way better than mine.
16. Yeah, definitely some warmth. Yeah. Give it some warmth. It takes a little bit of time. You're thinking, you know, maybe like a month-ish or so. But depending on how long it's been in here, with a little bit of warmth, it should be.
Can I figure out anything with their notes on it?
Yeah, absolutely. They would have said that it was a familiar. It was just it was like a pseudo dragon, and it looked like it was going to like immolate, and instead it just sort of curled on itself, and its skin blackened, and looked like it almost like reverse birthed, except it was a black egg. And they deduced as well. They figured that it was going to be a black dragon wormling. Like, it's not just this fey creature with the Weave-Blight inside of it, just
Big.
kind of metamorphosed a little bit. Like
Poor baby.
this thing basically became a cocoon.
All me. It is all me. I got this. It's all under control.
See? Then this is because there was proper steps taken to get past the initial onset of the disease.
Probably. And the Pietro had said that the experiments that they had done were basically to clean it off, because it seemed to get like spiny scales kind of coming out of its body, and they were using acid to remove it, and it was losing body mass, and it was closing in on itself.
That is so
Effectively.
sad.
Yeah,
Can I make like an egg carrier?
it's
for
scheming
my
hard.
back?
Became a black
How
egg.
big is it?
It's a sizable enough, but it'll fit in your bag. You can put it in your bag.
That
You can put it in a
one's
little
like
satchel on you.
Safe carrier
Yeah.
that I can bring it around. And,
We have leather working tools now, so.
yeah.
It's relatively light for its size, but it does seem like it's holding something. It's not empty.
I'll sing it. Like songs every night.
Sing it some songs. There we go.
Maybe you can knit with it.
You could knit it a little hat.
A
There you go.
little egg, a little dragon hat.
Help keep it warm and maybe assist in carrying.
Like knitted horns.
Right?
Sort of hanging out.
That's what we're gonna do. Oh my god. Alright, that's
Adorable.
how I'm spending my night. I don't need to get any more dragon skills for tonight. I'm knitting my egg a hat.
You have a dragon, you don't need no scale.
Right? Don't need
I'm
that dragon
not
scale
gonna-
armor. You're gonna be a
I'm
very,
not gonna take the scales off my baby.
Carisi.
very dragon themed druid. Khaleesi.
And my shift changes in a month, so I won't have to like ever be subject to possibility of leaving it early because I'm gonna work 9 to 9
Oh, that's
Friday through Monday. I was worried that I was gonna lose Tuesdays. I put all of my bids
Just
in
tomorrow.
to preserve my Tuesdays,
Yeah.
and